forgot my mic. Good morning, amiga. How are you? Can you hear me? Good morning, amiga. How are you? Just making sure you can hear me. So, do you notice something? Good morning, amiga. How are you? Can you hear me? Perfect. Do you notice something? Do you? I know of all people, you'll notice. Sorry, I'm trying not to have my timer real loud, but I am on my lunch, so I have to change my whatchamacallit. So just give me a minute. Oops. Where is it at? Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's right. Chola hoops. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you. You know that I have a sensitivity to the nickel in the posts, right? So I cannot wear earrings. I cannot wear what the heck? Okay. I cannot wear earrings that have nickel in them. Okay, stop being annoying. But I found a solution and I didn't know if it would work. And I was trying yesterday. I don't know if you I don't remember if you were there or not when this was happening or if you were at Costco, but I was flipping out last night trying to find I just kept saying, "Man, I put it over here just so that I can have it, just so I can try them out with you guys." Cause I really, oh, hey, Mia, sorry. It was like literally I said, you know what? I'm going to lunch. I have an hour. Let me let me just jump on live. And I really didn't think about it. It was just like real quick. But Mia, do you notice something? I want to see if it's only me, if it's only a Mexican thing. But I swear it just started. It just like I've been live for what like 2 minutes. But do you notice something? Okay. I'm trying really hard to feel better, and I actually do feel really good today in comparison to the way that I've been feeling. Um, but I'm on my lunch. So if you guys hear the alarm, it's because I have to change my thing over here. Oh look, and you're okay. I need to put the volume on, but I can't have it super loud because it'll scare me. But am I the only one who noticed? Well, Felicia noticed. But okay, I wanted to wait to see if Harji could be here. You have awesome. Yes, yes. Um, I love my chola hoops. I love them, but I can't wear them. But I can now. I haven't been able to wear them because I'm allergic to the nickel. And well, I believe it's the nickel. To be honest with you, I don't really know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's the nickel. Even though all of the sensitive posts that I buy all say nickel free. So none of them should have nickel. But I am still, David's just leaving right now. He wanted me to go with him, but I said, I'm working, I can't leave. And he was like, oh, okay, well then do you want me to go by myself? He wants to make ribeyes for lunch or dinner. Good morning, JC. How are you? JC, I'm running a poll. Do you notice something? I'm trying to make it painfully obvious because it's just kind of silly, right? But I understand that for a lot of us, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal to be able to put earrings in. It's not a big deal to, oh my God, why is this getting on my nerves? It's, you know what it is? There must be another hair. There must be a different hair that's poking me in the eye. And I just blame it on that hair. But anyways, um, I also opened the curtains because it was really dark, even though checking on my time over there. It's really dark, even though I have this light and this light. You guys, this bra is getting even more too big, and my boobs just, I might as well not wear a bra. But so, couple things. One, for those of you who see me last night, which is all of you, I hope you see that I am a lot more coherent and awake today. So after I got off live yesterday, I had already done my skincare. I already taken my night meds with you guys. So all I really needed to do was go straight to bed, right? So I went straight to bed. It did take me a while to go to sleep. I fell asleep somewhere around 10:45, 11 p.m., right? But I did fall asleep. I did fall asleep. So once I did fall asleep, because my problem has never really been waking up in the middle of the night, except I would occasionally wake up in the middle of the night to go pee because my bladder was just being pushed on by my uterus. But since having my uterus removed, I don't have to pee in the middle of the night no more. I think maybe, like, I'm not kidding, this entire year, because I haven't had it all year. So this entire year, I really truly believe I've maybe woken up, I'd say 5 times the whole year in the middle of the night just simply just to pee. That's it, just to pee. And that is amazing for me because I used to wake up at least once every night, at least. Um, okay, so whatever makes my ears, I don't know, I've tried to show you guys this before. I'll put them in, and within seconds, my ears already red and swollen. This one gets worse than this one. But do you see? No redness. There's no irritation. It is a little weird feeling because I'm not used to having earrings in, but let me show you. Let me show you. I bought these only because I really wanted to wear the earrings that Harji made me. But they're hooks, right? So they're different kind of post. So I was looking for plastic hooks so that I can replace them. And in the back of my mind, I was always thinking about my hoops. Like, I want to be able to wear my hoops too. So I ended up finding, because they do have plastic post options. What, do you not get the reaction anymore? No, I do. I do still get the reaction. I instant, instant. It's little. This ear is within seconds of putting in the earring. This ear, I could maybe go 5, 10, maybe even like 30 minutes. 30 minutes is like pushing it. And it's itching and it's irritating when it's in the whole time, but it doesn't start turning red and start swelling until about anywhere between 5 to 30 minutes. And 30 minutes is really, really, really pushing. But I was looking for plastic posts because I wanted to be able to wear this earring, right? And I found some posts. However, what I also found is something called a sleeve. Did you guys know they make plastic sleeves? If any of you guys are also sensitive to whatever the hee-haw is inside of posts, even sensitive posts, okay? Because these are stainless steel. They're supposed to be nickel free in the post. I do have some other hoops that are white gold, but the post is also white gold. And that's why I think it's nickel, because white gold also has nickel in it. But when I wear those other earrings, the like yellow gold plated, I didn't get that reaction. So I used to, okay, I mean, I'm going to send you a link to this because these are freak. I have been at work since 3:45 in the morning. It is 11:27 a.m. Okay, 3:45 in the morning, 11:27 a.m. I have had a variation of earrings in my ear since about 5 in the morning when I finally found the sleeves. And I've been wearing the earring Harji made me, and I've been wearing the hoops just because I wanted to see if it would work because they're two different. I'll show you in a minute, but this one is a different sleeve than what's on this one. This one, okay, let me try to get a dark background. So this one, do you see around the hoop or around the post that there's like a little like a ring, right? Do you see that? Okay. That ring, hold on, because I don't know how to show you this, but with keeping the dark background. Okay. That ring has this. This is a sleeve. This is a post sleeve. This is stiff. They have different versions. This one's stiff and it does not, there's no flexing to it. The one on the hoop is a sleeve, but I don't know if you can see it. Do you see like right here? Do you see on the tip and on the edge? You see the little sleeve? Hey, how nuestra familia? Hello. Would you like to share your name? To me, um, I grew up in Northern California. I grew up about 20 minutes away from Soledad State Prison, which now has the Salinas Valley State Prison. My family members, my father's been in prison my whole life almost. And, I grew up like near San Quentin. My dad was in Old Folsom for like 10 years, and then they moved him to New Folsom. But, anyways, not the point. So, Liliana, if you know anything about um, that kind of culture, you know what your, name, your, oh God, I can't think of the word. Hi, how do you say it? I forgot. I can't think of the name. Somebody help me. What is that name? What is it called? Your handle. There you go. Your handle. Um, it's because my name was actually okay. But that's what goes through my head when I hear that. But the hard posts covers it in plastic, amiga. Oh my god. And because it has the little ring right here, the metal from the hoop doesn't it look. No, look, do you see there's absolutely no redness. And you guys have seen me. I'm like this. I've been like this, just trying to see if you guys will recognize it. Look, but my ear holes, wait, it's hard to see because I'm trying to see. There we go. My ear holes are they have not been used in a long time, so they're really super tight. But so it is a little uncomfortable to get it in, but then as soon as you get it in, it's cool. Like you get, hey Mary, how are you? You get used to it real quick. But you guys, with the and I didn't think that I was like, I don't know if they're gonna work. I don't know if they're gonna fit. They're not easy to get on. This one was not easy to get on. I tore one of them trying to get it on, and I had to throw it away and start over. But it's a plastic sleeve. This one is a flexible plastic sleeve, and this one is a rigid plastic sleeve because of the different type of post, right? And then, hoops are heavy. So if you guys have the same problem that I have, and I'm going to show you just because I want you to see, and this is going to be annoying, okay? There's my post. I'm putting it away. And this is going to be really flippin' irritating to my ear. I can't see where my hole is. Hold on. Let me look in the other mirror. There we go. Okay. So I could already feel it itching. I literally just put it in and it's already itching. Do you see on the bottom? It's already turning red. Do you see that? I have my earlobe, my right earlobe has no chill, none. It's burning now. I'm like, okay, we're taking it off. But do you see how it's starting to turn? Do you see that? It's starting to turn red around it. That because I'm set. But look at this one. It's been in. Well, some variation of earring has been in since 5 o'clock in the morning. You guys. I am shocked that these work, and I am so excited that I found, because I have tried so many things. I've used different like clear nail polishes. I've used they come off. Yeah, my earlobe has no chill, dude. Like none. They come off so like it's sitting in your ear. They start like chipping and peeling off, um, and it's really super irritating. But I found this little it's over there, but this little packet that had, it also has plastic hooks like this so that you can make your own or switch them out. And I was gonna just switch it out, but I didn't realize that I need a jump ring. So I said, let's just try the flexible one. And it works. It works. I can put it in my ear and it's fine. I'm gonna put you guys a link to it if anybody's interested in checking it out for yourself. I wanted to test it out before I bothered to tell you guys about it. Yeah, I've tried clear nail polish. They sell a special nail polish that's supposed to be like long coating on it. That crap don't work. It does not work. And I've seen, when I was looking, there are other options, and there were a lot of ones that I wanted to check out, right? But I realized, let me put it in here. So hold on, I gotta go change my code. I'll be right back. Just a second. So I realized, okay, I'm gonna try this one and see what happens. What time is it? 11:34. Okay, I'll go into this code. Where's the little packets I could show you guys? Okay. Um, so I realized that a lot of the options that they had either only had the plastic post to replace the hook, to replace it, or this was the only option that I found that did a little bit of a combination, right? So that's the link if you guys are interested. And I promise you, I've been testing it out for literally hours, and you saw how fast it started reacting. You can still see it's still red. It's going to be irritated for at least an hour. Um, it came with these little earrings. Um, you could pick different colors. I just picked the first one that popped up. It was purple. I didn't realize that I can pick different colors. I didn't care. I just picked it. See, it's just these little dorky studs. Who cares? But let me see, because I have a bunch of piercings. Let me see if it'll fit in another one. Okay, so I put it in my second one. The higher you go, the more my ears get irritated. Hey Nicole, how are you? Okay, I have a piercing up here. Let me see. Okay, look, this one instantly will make my like like a vein or nerve or something pops out in my ear, and my whole top of my ear turns red, unless it's yellow gold or um um this kind of material where it's the, what is this, the titanium, I think it is. um this one is like the piercing one that they pierce with. That's, it's either surgical steel or it's titanium. I can't remember. I think it's surgical steel. But anyways, look, I could wear it, it's not irritated. But it has that. Okay, these are one size of the stiff sleeves. So it comes, I don't know how many are in here. Together, it's supposed to be 108 pieces. So that's what, like 54 pairs of earrings. And then this is not a sleeve. This is like a replacement post. So like you could put it in for like something that has to dangle. That'll work. And then it has the same, but this one is flexible, but they're short, right? And then, oh, there must be some over there because there's more. And then there's this one that is just the plastic hook that I can just exchange it, right? But I didn't have the jump ring, so I didn't do that. Titanium is better than, yeah, I don't know what it is that's in there. It's either surgical. I can't wear stainless steel. If I wear stainless, that's what these are. These are stainless steel. And I have a pair of white gold and I have a pair of sterling silver. Can't wear them. Can't do it. But now with this piece on, you guys saw, I had it on. I mean, just for you guys, I only had it on for like 20 minutes, but I am literally shocked. Like literally shocked. Look, it's not irritated at all. It feels a little funny because I'm not used to having it in, but look, all my earrings and piercings are either titanium or gold. Anything else I'm allergic to. Me too, but I'm cheap. I don't have money to buy freaking gold, and plus I never liked yellow gold on me. I don't have money to spend to buy yellow, and I have white gold version. I spent the money on a white gold, and it still irritates me. It's I'm the opposite. I can't wear gold. Really? Is it that you can't wear yellow gold or you can't wear white gold? Or you can't wear any gold? I don't like the way gold looks on me. I recently started trying to change my mind when my brother bought me this necklace because I don't know, I just liked it. What does it do to you? Does it do what just happened to me? I know people have different sensitivities and stuff, so I don't know what your sensitivity is. I only know what happens to me, and I am literally in awe over how well that works. And now I get to wear my chola hoops again. Yeah, okay. I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's a certain grade of yellow gold because I know the like different levels of gold. They have more is it silver? More silver put in so that it will be either more flexible or I think it's the higher the number, the more silver it has in it in order to make it more firm because gold on its own is more malleable or the other way around. I can't remember now. But whatever it is, I wonder if that's what's happening. I only like white gold, but 90% of my earrings are titanium. My nose ring is white gold. Yeah, I like white. I like white on me. I don't like yellow, but I'm starting to get used to the yellow and it's not bothering me as much. However, no matter what, unless it's yellow gold, um, 10 or 14 karat, I can wear. Anything outside of that, it's going to trigger me. It'll just take a little longer, but it will trigger me. Um, I haven't tried white gold yet in earrings, but in a ring, I can't wear gold. Huh. Well, try the plastic. Well, I don't know if you want to try the plastic, but try the plastic and see if it works. I am shocked. Wait, is this? No, this is the stainless still. Yeah, I don't know where I don't know where my sterling silver is, but that little thing. Okay, so just be careful, okay? Because this is what I did earlier. I left it on because I don't want to lose it, right? So I left it on and I closed it. But when I went to open it, I don't know if it's going to do it again. Okay, it didn't. But when I went to open it, this piece flew off. So just hold it. See how it slides? Because it's it's just a little bit bigger than my post. So hold it down, or I don't know, put a piece of just like a drop of crazy glue in the tip so that it when it slides through it'll hold on. I don't really know, but come on. I'm so excited. And just so you know, it is a little weird feeling trying to put it in because with the sleeve on, it makes the post thicker. So, you're not used to having that shoved into your ear hole. So look, the red's already gone. Well, not completely, but I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can see. Ow! I just slapped myself with the back of the earring. This is really hard to do when I can't see what the heck I'm just shoving things in holes. Look at it, I'm putting it in the wrong hole. Putting it in the Yep, no wonder. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna get banned from YouTube for the mouth that I'm gonna have today. Okay, there we go. Um, there we go. Yes, thank you because I miss. Yes, I don't blame you. Me and Felicia talk about this all the time. You guys, I literally was like, I have an hour. I have an hour. I am going to come over here and tell you guys all about this. And while I do that, I'm going to test them out. See, it's a little irritating right now because when I was using it naked, but it's not turning red and it's not itching or burning. It just feels irritated. I mean, you know what it means to be irritated. It feels irritated. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so freaking excited. It was like $12, right? $12 is, yeah, it's not cheap, but hello, I can wear my cheap earrings again. and be happy. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Liliana, that you get to wear something. Please let me know if you decide to buy them and then you are able to start wearing something again. Let me know if it worked for you because it's working for me. Obviously, that means that it works for me. Doesn't mean it's going to work for everyone, but I don't know if I've ever heard of plastic triggering people, but I don't know. Could. I don't know. But I'm so excited, you guys. Oh, so excited. So I had to wear them. And then I was wearing my pajamas because I clock in at 3:45 in the morning. So I was in my pajamas and I was like, I was in my pajamas wearing these earrings. I had a meeting earlier and I was in my pajamas with my earrings. Because I said, "Oh, I forgot I had this one. Look, I forgot it was in here. It's not even irritated." Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, oh my god, I'm gonna say this wrong again, huh? Himani, right? I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I right now my brain is just a little too excited. I'm sorry. Um, Let me see. I have a few with my name and nickname, and I can't. No, I need to see them. Please, please post a picture or no, I haven't got my Xbox yet. I am going to get it. I'm not off work yet. So I can't leave the house. Hey, hold on. Let me call David. Hold on. He just went to the grocery store. Ooh, you opened a jar of pickles? How exciting. He didn't answer. He'll call me back. I'll ask him to please buy me. Hold on. Please buy me some X-Lax. Not X-Pat, X-Lax. Thank you. Let me send him a picture because if I don't, he's gonna come with any old constipation medication. So we can't have that. We need specific ones. I'm gonna send him. You know what? I don't even like these. I don't even want to try them because I don't want the sugar, but I'm gonna send him this one because this is the one you guys are telling me works. Okay. So I'm so excited for you. I wanted to order earrings with my name. I have necklaces with my name that are missing. I don't know what happened to them. When we moved to this house, I don't know. But I wanted earrings with my name, but I thought, what for? If I ever order, I can't wear them. I'm just gonna have them hanging just to be cute and stare at them and be sad and jealous that I can't wear them. But I am so excited that I found these. No, I'm still working right now. I have about a half hour left. Um, do I have the link? Yeah, I posted the link. Let me pin it. Let me know if you don't see that. If you don't see the link posted, that is the link. Oh my God. Sandra, did you just get here? You just got here because I see your hello. Do you see what I'm wearing? You missed my entire spiel. You also missed me saying, do you notice the difference between me last night and me today? I went to bed right after we finished last night. I went to bed and I was in bed like what, 9:15, but I didn't get to sleep. I didn't fall asleep until about 10:45, 11. And I stayed asleep until 3:30 in the morning. I stayed asleep. I'm so excited. That I mean, what, 11, okay, 12, 1, 2, 3. So 4.5 hours of sleep. Hey, I'll take it because I haven't been sleeping like that overnight. So that was super exciting. And David went to the grocery store. So luckily, whoever reminded me, who was that? Who was that? Mia about the X-Lax. So I sent him a text. Oh, he just called me back. Okay, just a minute, guys. I have 5 piercings down here, 1 piercing up here, 1 piercing right here. I used to have my eyebrow pierced. My t- oh, thank you. Perfect. Appreciate it.
I got some steak. So I
Uh-huh.
wanted the remember the buy one get two free.
Mhm.
So I wanted those, but I'm gonna cook you this ribeye.
Where do you
It's not ribeye, but it's a rib steak bone, but it's steak.
Did you go to
So you got
Albertsons?
two. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you got two of those, and I got three. And then mashed potatoes. I got two salads.
Okay.
The vegetables, creamy ranch, greens,
Okay.
Cheetos, and five potato packs.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head home now.
All right. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, thanks. Bye. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Piercings. I took all the other ones out because the only ones that I kept in are the death piercings because I was hopeful that they would help with my migraines. And they did for a lot of years. I didn't have migraines for a lot of years until I got COVID. And then when I got COVID, all hell broke loose and they came back. Um, but who cares if they I mean, I look ridiculous all the time. You don't hear me caring. I maybe is it that you look ridiculous or is it that you're just not used to them? Is that it? You're just not used to them? That could be it. Um, let me see. Thank you. I was just here to be like, look what I'm wearing. I have an hour. I'm gonna come show you guys. I found. Remember how yesterday I was going bananas looking for something? I didn't tell you guys what it was, but this is what I was looking for. And I'm so excited to tell Harji or to show. I'm gonna send Harji a picture of me wearing her earrings because I couldn't wear them before. But look at the sleeves on there. So if you have sensitive ears like me, you guys, I have been testing these out since 5 o'clock in the morning. It's almost noon. Look, I can wear them. You guys have seen me do this before where I'll put them in just because I really want to wear them. And within minutes, I have to pull them out and my ear is red and swollen. Look, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, you're gonna have to rewatch just to see my ridiculousness. Um, that's better than the shot. No, 100%. Oh my god, the my earrings, getting my piercings. I don't care if it's placebo. Everybody's like it's placebo. I don't care. What do I care if water is curing my headaches, migraines? Now I know cluster headaches, or if it's an actual medication. I do not give two craps. Just fix me. I don't care if it's a placebo effect. I don't care. But if it was really a placebo effect, why did it work for all those years? It was about 7 years that I didn't have one flipping migraine after I no, I'm a liar. In my first month or two, I did get a couple of migraines, but after that, they went away. I never had them again until I got COVID. Once I got COVID, those son of a guns came back ablazing. And my doctor at the time had told me that they're starting to see in his practice alone a quarter of every single patient who once suffered with migraines and had them well managed, and for whatever reason they went away, as soon as they got COVID, their migraines were back. That is also the same with people who were type 2 or pre-diabetic. Pre-diabetic, that it was about a third of them were all coming back being now they're diabetic. Oh crap. Okay. Okay. Trying to count the time. Just a minute. Hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. 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 So for 9 minutes, I could be okay. 9 minutes. In 9 minutes, I gotta go back and change it to a different one. Oh my god, this is so annoying, you guys. But it's way better to have to do this and not have to worry about these people than than not. But so excited. So excited. Like, what do people care if a placebo is fixing me or not? Like, who cares? It's working. That's all that matters. I don't care. I do not care. Give me all the placebos on the planet because if it works, I want it. I want it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what did I say? 4.5 hours? 4.5 hours is better than I've been getting two or none because I just cannot sleep in the night. And then I sleep all day when I get off work, which is what I'm trying to avoid doing today. So I said, if I put some eyeshadow on, if I put a little bit of lipstick on, if I put my my chola hoops in, maybe it'll keep me from falling asleep. You never know. You never know. If I add them to my cart, then when I buy them with all my stuff, will you get commission? Yes, if my link is the last one that you clicked within the last, I think Amazon is 30 days, but it might be 14 days. Um, as long as mine is the last one that you clicked, then yes, I will. But if you click somebody else's before you purchase, then they'll get it, which is fine. I don't care as long as you get what you need. As long as you get what you need. Um, she is Harji's gonna be over the moon for real, for real. Hey, Lori. Harji went to school this morning. She was texting me and telling me by the time I'm off, she's gonna be at school already. Um, and I was like, I can't. I was testing them out still. I couldn't show her. I couldn't tell her. And I was like, oh, I want to tell her, but if they don't work, I'm gonna be sad. I've heard those piercings do help. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people have good luck with them too. Hey, Miss Nikki. Hey, Jen. Miss Jen. Okay, so for all of you guys who are wondering, I finally pooped. This morning, I've already gone 3 times, and they're all normal. Not I mean, normal for what you would imagine comes from being constipated and being on a lot of medication for it. So yes, I finally went and I'm super excited. Maybe that's why I'm even more excited. And maybe this pimple will go away now. Where is it? That one. Maybe that pimple will go away now. So super exciting. I know of ladies at work who have those piercings and they swear they work. I mean, I didn't know whether or not they would work. I just thought they were cute and a possibility that they would work. Heck yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. So I got 4.5 hours of sleep last night. I pooped and I discovered that I can wear earrings again. Just a little bit of modification and I can wear them again. And that's okay. I don't care. So today is a good day. Today is a good day. And my work shift's already over, even though technically it's not over because I still have to be here. I don't have to deal with anybody. So yay. Um, yeah, if you have migraines and you want to try something like that, I do recommend them. Whether or not they'll work for you, I can't tell you. But who does it hurt to try? They're like, well, when I got mine done, it was like $75. So $75, like, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. That was a long time ago. But I don't know how much they are now. But it was worth it to me to try, and it was worth it because it kept my migraines away for 7 years. And again, I don't give two craps if it really was the placebo effect or if it really is something that made it work. I don't care. As long as it worked. I don't care. Um for real, poop does always deserve a celebration. I don't know if you know this because your name doesn't look familiar to me. Um, I have been constipated for 2 weeks. I have only used the restroom 3 or 4 times in that 2 weeks. So it's been already to the point where my doctor told me, because I was going every 3 or 4 days, even if it was just a little tiny baby bit, um, then I didn't need to seek emergent care. However, if I hadn't still used the restroom properly by Monday, I needed to go to the ER or urgent care so that I can get checked out. And here we are 2 days before, well, I guess one day before that. And so I'm still going to have David's picking them up for me. I'm still going to have him do the X-Lax. I am still going to keep taking the Miralax and I'm going to do just 2 doses of Miralax at a time instead of 3 because it's going. So, and then we're going to hope that has made the medication constipation go away. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I do not believe that this is linked to the Mounjaro. I've been on Mounjaro for over a year now, and I have not had that issue. I get that issue anytime I take steroids. Whenever I take steroids, that happens to me. And I mean steroids like these steroids, right? These ones, not oral steroids, because I take an oral steroid every single day for my asthma. Hey, look, I still have one in there. I mean, these steroids. Every single time I take these, without fail, I get horrid constipation for like the whole time that I'm on it. And then like usually another like maybe week. So, but apparently my once monthly injectable migraine medication has also caused that for me. But it does go away. Well, last month it went away. So this month I hope it's going away too. And I hope that every time I take it, it's just going to get better and better, you know? I'm going through it not having taken my full 15 milligrams this week. Wait, why didn't you take it? I took a 10. I'm about to take my regular shot early because I'm hungry. What? I'm sorry to hear that, Mia. But why did you take? I'm just being nosy. I'm not saying you did something wrong. Just being nosy. I don't blame you. Yes, Lori, poops are the best. They're the best. I'm trying to stay busy tearing down my curtains. I used to keep in the AC to keep my AC in one room. So now I gotta worry about my water for. Oh, I'm sorry. After I got the jab, my migraines got worse. Oh no. And you have several coworkers that the same thing happened? I never got one. The reason I never got one is because even when I take a flu shot, I get violently ill. Violent, worse than if I just got the flu. And so I didn't want to risk it. I said, if I get ridiculously ill with the flu shot, this is just a boosted flu shot. Can you imagine what it's going to do to me? No, thank you. So I refused to get it. And lucky for me, my job had accommodations available to me. It wasn't easy to get them, but I was able to keep my job by utilizing my medical history in order to make sure that that was something that was available to me. Um, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. That sucks. I am watching from the beginning at 2 times speed. I needed the details. Yeah, it was funny, right? Like, you guys do not understand. I have not been able to wear earrings in years, with the exception of these, because they're I don't know what they are, surgical steel or titanium, whichever one they are. And I'm not allergic to these, but any other, I'm allergic to these posts. I'm allergic to these posts, but I'm not allergic to the plastic sleeve that I just put on, and it's making me freaking so excited. I got 4.5 hours of sleep. I pooped. um, I get to wear my earrings, and I'm eating a steak today. Hold on, let me change my code. Actually, I got 2 more times that I have to do it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm super excited. Super duper, super excited. And I'm going to keep doing this all darn day. Um, red dragon fruit. Red dragon fruit. There's a red dragon fruit. Nothing works for me, when I am constipated due to medication, steroids is the only one that I know of that does that to me. And now apparently a Jovi. Nothing that normally will work works. My magnesium, being on my magnesium every night, I don't have to worry about it. I'm not constipated. I don't have diarrhea, nothing. I go to the bathroom every single day, normal. But with this, it just stinks. You're talking about the not the homie, right? I figure Jen's not talking about the homie because we don't defame the homie around here. Let's see. Oh, wait. I missed something. Something about a surgery. Hold on. Why did you go down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mia, do you have to wait a minute? Hold on, I gotta set my timer again. I think I already did it though. Yeah, I did. Do you have to go off for your surgery? I didn't think about that. Huh? Hold on. 1 second, guys. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Look what we got.
What? Roasted garlic. Ooh, yum. Okay.
So I got this one here.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, so I want to eat one of these.
Okay.
So I got roast meats.
Those are pork shoulders.
Yeah, I like those
Okay.
chicken breasts. And then I got you these.
Oh, thank you.
This one, you want this one?
Sure.
You want that one?
This one's fine. Are you gonna do it on the trigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's fine because this one.
So we're gonna put this in the freezer.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna put it right.
Oh, and you got okay.
So this
Oh,
goes
this
out.
looks good.
I think I'm gonna do this one. So these two.
Okay.
And then these I'll put in the freezer.
Okay.
I'll put it in the bag.
All right.
So we'll have meats for the week too.
In the garage.
Yeah. She already got us meats for the week.
Ooh, and this salad. Heck yeah. Thanks.
So look, now we have our meats for the week. See?
Okay.
That's why I did it that way.
Appreciate it. When are you gonna cook?
I'm gonna cook in here probably soon.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not rushing you. Just asking.
How do you want to do those vegetables though?
I will do them. I could do them in the house on the cast iron, unless you want to do it on the trigger. He got a big giant tray with prepared vegetables. So it has. I hate onions, but it has onions. He likes them. He'll eat them. But it has green and yellow squash, mushrooms, some cauliflower, some bell pepper. Oh, it looks so good. It's like huge. Okay, sorry I missed stuff. Oh, and he got me my favorite candy. If you guys need to reduce your sugar intake, right? Because I know not all of us do, but I am a type 2 diabetic. And if you are too and you need to reduce your sugar intake, these candies, they're very, very good. And look at for 4 pieces, it's 70 calories, 8 grams of fiber, and only 4 grams of sugar for a candy. You know what I mean? It's not like it's a vegetable. It's a candy. So you expect to see something like that. But they're really good. Not necessarily that flavor, which I do like that flavor, but the candies itself, they're good. Okay, because my mini provider told me to use my 3.5 boxes of 10 by alternating. Ooh, I'm so sorry. What if you try doing 10 for 5 days and then another 10 for 5 days so you can use your boxes? Or when do you start getting the hunger? Does the hunger go from the beginning or is it the whole time? Because you could take your shot every even 3 days, right? Me too. The jab made me right. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have chronic constipation and was prescribed Liness. See, and I asked for it. My insurance denied it, and they said that I needed to have documentation that I have been having constipation issues, and I haven't been complaining because the magnesium's been working. So I'm going to start complaining. I'm going to start complaining. And they said that I have to have 3 or 6 months of documentation that I have used all the other over-the-counter options available in order to approve the. And I'm saying it wrong, and I know that when Grace comes in, she's going to correct me, but I don't know how to say it. Linzess, whatever that one. Is it? How does it work for you? I hear really good things about it. I just can't get it. Not yet, but I'm going to get it. Oh, hey, Barb, how are you? That's a big difference in dose to go from 10. No, I agree. 10 to 15 to 10. That one had to be hard on you, and I'm so sorry. Where did you get them? Where did I get what? Are you talking to me or are you talking to them? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What's the matter? Heartburn?
How did I go?
Did you take your prescription heartburn med? Maybe you should. Is that better?
Yeah, go on.
Well, I'm glad you're better. Okay, well, I'm missing something, Sandra. Okay, I got 3 more minutes. Let's see. Girl, if I knew someone wanting Zepbound 10, I would for sure. I missed something somewhere. I missed something. Hold on. Let me try to change it. Okay. Um, my husband uses Abound. Is Abound another prescription constipation medication? I had C. diff for over a year, and ever since steroids and antibiotics, they do not give me the runs. They constipate me, but antibiotics also constipates me, but in a they respond to over-the-counter medications. That constipation does. Almost any constipation that I get, because I have IBS too, and I guess I have what's known as IBS-C. So it's IBS with constipation, so I can get any direction of stomach issues. Um, but I have never, ever, ever experienced constipation that doesn't respond to something, and except for the steroids. The steroids did that to me, and I never imagined that I would ever have another medication that did that to me. And here we are. So that's no fun. Ay, ay, ay. Hold, please. Um, let's see. Do, 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 do. How many minutes? I got 6 minutes. Okay, perfect. That's 6 minutes. Okay. Oh, I gotta set another timer because I will just keep talking and forget. Okay, 5.5 minutes. I would buy them. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. No GLP-1 if you're having surgery. I had to stop for 2 weeks. It depends on your surgeon. Every surgeon is different. My surgeon that did my histoscopy in September, they had me stop for 2 weeks. And then I had to be off for, I think they said 3 days after, and then I could start up again. I don't remember how long. It was not a whole week though. It was just a couple days. Then when I did my hysterectomy, they told me that I only had to skip that week's dose because my surgery was on Wednesday and I take my injections on Wednesday. So they said just don't take your dose, and then when you get home, you could take your dose. So I didn't even have to skip. Um, but I have heard of people being told that they have to be off for weeks. The only other time that I had to like come off for real, come off was the time that I got that bacterial infection, um, where I had to be off. I was off for 10 days and then they told me I could go back on. And then they got my stool sample results and then told me I had to come back off. And then I was off for 31 days from injection to injection. Um, that was not fun. But outside of that, I am behind and just got to the poop part. Oh, hooray for poop. Um, I go back and forth between 10 and 15 every other week. I love 12.5. I don't want to change it. I mean, I will if I have to, but I love 12.5. I don't have any more 10s. I used up all of the 10s and the 5s and the 2.5s. I just combined them and made my own number. Okay, let me see. So, Mia, okay, your phone died. So, my question for you is how long are you lasting before you start getting hungry? Is it right away like if you're not taking anything at all, or is it you have a few days at least where the hunger is controlled? What is it? Because if you are lasting 3 or 4 days with the hunger being or the appetite being suppressed, then why not take your injection every 4 or 5 days? Let's see. It works well somewhat like a gentle laxative. Ooh, and a stool softener in one. Hey. So you have to be off for 11 days. Okay. But your surgery is not till the 22nd? It's in December, right? Um, they said, hi, David. He said, hey. I'm almost caught up. I don't pay a cost for these 3.5 boxes. I paid way more than $25 if you want. Mia, let Delilah know how. Okay, we're not having this conversation here, not here, but send me a text. Um, yeah. Like you didn't take it at all? Oh, I'm so sorry. I read that the difference is also due to the level of sedation needed. I guess certain anesthesias, anesthesiologists, which I mean, and that's possible. I was when I did my histoscopy. I don't know. I was out for like 5 hours, and then for my hysterectomy, I was out for like 10. But my hysterectomy, they told me that that was the one that I only had to skip the day of, and then just take it when I got home. Um, I believe what I've been reading. Yeah, uh, I'll send her your email address, Mia. Um, but you guys can talk about whatever you want in the chat, but I am not going to say that out loud. Hold, please. Um, I've been reading a lot that are different. There are different guidelines now. The more that physicians are becoming familiar with the way that it works, doing surgeries and stuff, I guess because it's far more popular now than it was, a few years back, that more and more surgeons are allowing different times. They told me I had to ask my surgeon, so I did that. And then my surgeon was like, whatever, they told me whatever. And then when they called to tell me about like the pre-op stuff, the hold on guys, I have to wait until 12:15 exactly before I can clock out. That's what I'm doing. And if I walk away from the desk, I'm gonna forget. There we go, 2:15. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So I always have a like a it's like a stool. It's like an iron stool. While the post or the legs or whatever it's called is iron, and the top is like a cushion with fabric. Um, and I always have that under my desk because my chair is too tall for me because I'm really short and my legs don't reach the ground. So my legs fall asleep if I sit here without my stool. But I only have one stool. So it goes back and forth between my recording desk and my work desk. And so when I was working and I came over here, I was just so excited about the earrings that I just lost track of time. So let's see. Okay, so we're not talking about that out loud. You guys can say anything you want in the comments. I don't care. YouTube can't censor me for what you guys say in the comments that I'm not repeating. So hold on. My computer's dying before it dies. Hold on. Okay. Yes, that one. Yeah, take that. You need to be taking that every day. Okay. Okay, saved by the plugs. Yes, it is not my doctor that needs it out of my system. It's the anesthesiologist. Okay, so when they called me, the like pre-op people, they told me that my anesthesiologist requires only 6 full days. And I was like, well, then why didn't anybody tell me that? Because I wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have known. But whatever. The the alarms are for I was technically still working. I was on my breaks and my lunches. So I had to set the alarm so that I would go over there and change what code I was into. So like I have to go into a code for break, I have to go into a code for lunch, I have to go into a code for like active status, and then I have to go into a code to log myself out. So that's what the alarms were for. Because you guys know me, I talk too much and I will be like, oh, it's only 1 minute. And then 10 minutes go by and I forgot. Hey, Miss Sandy, how are you? Jen, when you go back and forth, did you just take time to work out and not have this? That's a good question. They are mainly worried about the delayed gastric emptying and needed to fast for anesthesia. No, that's true. That's the concern that you would basically asphyxiate on the leftover undigested food in your belly. Um, did in your last surgery when you did your foot last time, did they have you do the cleanse? They had me do for my histoscopy they didn't, but for my hysterectomy they did. They had me do that where I had to take that whole bottle of Marilax with the 32 ounces of Gatorade in within an hour, and then they wanted you to poop your brains out. But I only went 3 times, the entire time before surgery. No, 2 times. I mean, one time that night, and then one time in the morning, and that's it. And my mom told me, "I think you're broken." I think you're right. Um, Let's see. Barbara have been trying to spread the word about your channel and your giveaways every Wednesday and Sunday. Let me see. Let me hold on. For those of you that don't know and who are interested in makeup and skincare products, Miss Barb has a channel where she does reviews on makeup and skincare, and then she does a lot of giveaways. I will sorry, I'm trying to grab the post. I will put the link in here. What's up? You feel better?
A little bit better.
Okay, good. Okay. So you could go check her channel out if you are interested in that kind of content. It's a lot of fun. I don't have any side effects. I actually lose weight on the 10 and maintain on the 15. Jen, you lucky dog. Oh, you're all caught up now, Sandra. Good. Good to hear. They don't want you, I don't know how to say that word, into your lungs. I don't know how to say that word, whatever that word is. They basically don't want you to choke on your own vomit. I have to get my spinal cord stimulator battery replaced. Oh my gosh. And my surgeon said it would be twilight sedation. I have to see what she, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know the difference between the different anesthesias that they do. I don't know. I know that they did a laparoscopic, so they used the Da Vinci robot on me to get my uterus out. Um, I don't know what kind of sedation that is. I don't know. But I remember them telling me that they were putting nerve block medication into my IV and they were putting it directly into the localized area. That they were going to do both because the one in my IV was supposed to make it last for like a week out, right? So that this way my body would have time for my brain to stop sending those signals that I had been cut open. My nerves were not yet recovered. Um, so I don't really know what the difference is. For all I know, they could have just hit me over the head and woke me back up later. Been on 7.5 for 4 months. Appetite suppression is coming back. Doctor's appointment on Friday, and he will update me on the 10. Okay. Well, hey, at least you got 4 months out of it, and I'm really sorry. Well, actually, for me, appetite isn't the issue, right? I'm fine being hungry. Hunger isn't the enemy. For me, the food noise is the enemy. When I cannot stop thinking about food and the only thing that I can think about is all the stuff, all the crap that I'm craving. And until I get it, my brain is overwhelmed and constantly thinking of these things and it never shuts off. That is what I need to be turned off. That is what I absolutely love about Manjaro. The appetite suppression itself is great, but hunger is not the enemy. We do need to fill our natural hunger cues, which I don't know how to do. Apparently, oops. Apparently, people who have been on perpetual diets their whole life, do tend to sort of shut their natural hunger cues off. And eventually we have to work on re-stimulating them in order for us to recognize when they're here, when they're there, right? Um, you can your doses to make oh, what was good? Oh, good. Um, I also have shared what amazing deals I've gotten from purchasing your fantastic Friday products, and I'm excited about the 25 days. What happened? Oh, um, see, and I don't know what the GLP-1 plotter is, but I trust that what? That's my nighttime med box or bottle. But I trust that Sandra knows what she's talking about. So I suggest that you go click on that and see how you can make your own 12.5 apparently. The foot doctor already gave me a bottle of Hib Cleanse for my shower the night before in the day. Oh, yeah, yeah. You have to split the bottle, right? You split the bottle and use it everywhere except for your face and hair and genitals. And then you go to bed in clean sheets, clean clothes, and then you wake up in the morning and then you shower again with the other half of the bottle in the same places. Um, and then you have to go to the hospital and clean clothes. When you leave the hospital, you have to put back on clean clothes, and then your sheets and blankets have to be clean again when you get in your bed so that you minimize the risk of infection. That's what they told me. I was like, huh? Okay. That sounds like a lot of work. A lot of work. But okay. Twilight, they don't have to put a breathing tube in. Oh, okay. Both times they put a breathing tube in me. When they didn't do the breathing tube was when I got my carpal tunnel surgeries. I didn't have one then. Hey, Journey, how are you? How are you? Let's see. But Nick, you will be out of it, and that's true, you will be out of it, and you will not know, but you'll feel it because I remember when they took it out, and they told me that they were going to put a breathing tube in, um, but I had horrible heartburn and my throat hurt so bad, and I remember when I came out of the hysterectomy, my lip was like it had a big sore, right? Like it hurt so bad. It was like I was biting down on it forever and my tongue. And I remember it hurt. And I was like, why does it hurt so bad? And then somebody told me it's probably from when they put the breathing tube in. It was probably seated on it or rubbed against it or something, you know. And I was like, huh. And then I asked the doctor about it and she's like, yeah, that's common. And I was like, okay. I guess that's what it's ow. I guess that's what it's from. No, remember when I got my surgery and they put that tube down my throat? Oh, yeah. Yeah, from that.
This work was always actually working pretty good.
Oh, good.
Well, I think it was the chorizo and the hot sauce.
Oh, you put hot sauce on it too? That's probably why.
I'm not going to chorizo for a while then.
Is it already gone? It's probably not even the chorizo. It's probably the hot sauce.
Could be. It just came out like, no.
Yeah.
And it went away.
Okay.
But I think I'm good now.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
When do you start cooking?
When do you want to start cooking? Because yours is going to take longer than mine.
They're not that big. I mean, it'll cook.
Even if it takes you an hour, it's still only going to take me 10 minutes.
We can do it later. I mean, the salads are right now for lunch.
Okay. When do you want to have lunch?
You can eat it after.
Okay. Well, I've been up since 3:30. Haven't eaten yet, so I'm getting hungry.
You need to get some rest too.
No, I refuse. I don't want to sleep in the day. I want to sleep in the night. So I want to go to bed tonight. I want to stay up until I have to go to sleep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, Raprazoli is a prescription, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That should work.
Good. You use it to plot different strengths, and then you can see the timing you would need. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. The battery replacement isn't a big deal. It just sits under the skin. The actual implant is on my spinal cord, and that sounds so scary. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. But I am so glad that you have something that is helping, because that sounds really scary for something that Wouldn't have been able to be helped. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, David came through. David came through. Um, let's see. I'm thinking about it. I should actually take it now. I should actually take it now. This way, by the time I start work again in the morning, hopefully, I'll be not in the bathroom all day. When I leave the hospital, I'm coming home for my homie. He's gonna get my arm. Huh? Okay, I don't know what I just read. That's probably my fault though. Sandy, I did, but I only did 7.5 for 4 weeks. My insurance only. Oh, dang, that sucks, Jen. I'm sorry. I'm on 12 and a half, but have some tens to dose up or to use up by plotting. I know I get really close to the top. That's awesome. That is so cool. I love when people come up with like really cool. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, so I don't. One plus one is two. That's the best I got. So that kind of stuff I wouldn't know how to do. But I did learn how to do medication dosing calculations. I don't remember how to do it, but I was really good at it when I had to do it. I mean, that was so many years ago when I was a medical assistant that, we didn't have calculators and, I mean, on your phone, like, we didn't have smartphones like that. That was I was like 25, so it was like 20 years ago. A long time ago. Um, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra, because I've asked multiple healthcare providers for help and they don't have anything to say but didn't say. That stinks. Yeah, but the only problem is that if you're not even getting any suppression at all, even after taking it, I wonder, I wonder what the problem is. Hmm. Yeah, Mia, that's another option you could try. That's what I said. Try it every 4 to 5 days, but you said you're getting it immediately. Huh. I wonder if it just needs to be built up. Like you take it like right now, I don't know when the last time you took it. So if you took it like 4 days ago, you could take it again and see if that builds it up enough. I don't really know. I did that on 10 milligrams because it wasn't giving me much help. So I did took it on my own hands and then I did every 5 days, but this chart will help so much. I did every 5 days when I was losing weight until I got to maintenance, and then I went every 7 days. Most of the time, I'm really good on 15. I mean, that is a lot to go down, though. Are we doing every 5 days because of hunger or noise? Uh, from my understanding, Mia's getting hungry immediately. Like she has absolutely zero appetite suppression. But is it truly appetite suppression that's the issue, or lack of appetite suppression that's the issue, or is it the lack of food noise control? Because Jen and I both agree that hunger is not the enemy, food noise is. Food noise is the enemy. Um, how long has everyone been on GLP-1? I have been on my homeboy since June 19th of 2024. So it has been June, July, August, September. So it's been 1 year, 3 months, and almost a half for me, or about a half, I guess. Um, and since being on it, I have lost 119 pounds. I lost 120 pounds prior on my own, and then I had like a whole. Okay, he's warning me that he's gonna water the window right now, so you guys are gonna hear that loud. Sorry. Um, but I lost 120 pounds on my own, and then I went into a 1 year stall where I guess I lost 115 pounds on my own, and then I went into a 1 year stall, and in that entire year, I only lost 5 pounds, and then I never lost anything again. But I didn't gain, so that's good. And then I got some medical diagnoses, which landed me on Manjaro. And since then, I've lost another 119 pounds. I've also had 2 surgeries during that time and a lot of medical issues that came up seemingly out of no. I mean, it's not out of nowhere, but it feels like out of nowhere. Um, it just, I guess it's because it all hit me at once. Um, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if it was like my body was saying, "Hey, we no longer have to worry about all this blood loss and the iron deficient anemia and the blood, like my total blood numbers being completely in the garbage can. So let's focus on other things. Like now, let's give her back her migraines, and then you know what? Now let's give her this incredible back pain and stuff like that. So I don't know. How long have you been on? Oh, you said four. Wait, or were you just talking about this that one dose? Hold on. You did say. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Nikki, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go back to see. And I thought, oh, maybe that wasn't you. I thought you said that you had been on it for 4 months, but I don't think that was you. I think that was. Now I can't remember. I just lost my mind a little bit. Um, Sandy. I think it was Sandy who said she'd been on 7.5 for 4 months. And I think I just confused that with you. I'm sorry. So, okay, you're on Wegovy. You took your seventh shot yesterday. Okay, so 7 weeks. That's awesome. What is your, I mean, you don't have to tell us, but what is your starting weight and what is your goal? And how much have you lost in your 7 weeks? Um, I was on 15 milligrams, then took 10 this week, and it was like I didn't have any suppression or any help with. Oh, so it's both. You don't have appetite suppression or food. Ooh, okay, that's scary. That, yeah. Every time you're on live, he waters the window. For real. But he didn't do it that hard today. Normally, I don't know if you guys have heard it. I don't know if it's just me who's able to hear it really loud, but he hits it loud for the most every other time. He does this every day. Every day he goes out there because we don't have irrigation um, around the house and here in Texas. If they say it's, I guess it's anecdotal. I guess there's no real scientific evidence that proves that it really works, but they do it just in case. If you don't keep your dirt, your land, um, properly moisturized, um, then it tends to retract, and then it the more it pulls away from your foundation will shift. And from my understanding, every single home in this area will eventually have their foundation shift, and it's very expensive to fix. So at least that's what they were telling me when I bought my house. Um, Mia, you should ask about a secondary drug. That's a great idea, Jen. There's what Contrave and Vyvanse that are also phendimetrazine or wait, phentermine or phendimetrazine. I forget which is which. Jen might know. One of them is long acting, and one of them is so time released, and one of them is quick acting. I can't remember which is which. I only remember that one of them was little and yellow, and the other one was white, a little bit bigger, white with blue spots. And the blue spot one was the time released, but I can't remember which is which. Um, yeah, those should help with those, but I don't know if they'll help with the food noise. Vyvanse is the only FDA approved medication for treatment for BED. So maybe there is some success with keeping the food noise at bay with that. Let's see. Mia said I started September 11th, 2024. So 1 year and a couple of weeks, 152 pounds down so far. And I've had one surgery so far. After December, it will be two. Dang, so awesome. So proud of you. Nicole lost 75 pounds and then another, so 75 pounds down on her own. And then 64 more pounds down with trizepatide. And now she's in maintenance. Nicole and Jen are in maintenance, and I'm very jealous, but I'm very proud of both of you. And one day I'll be there too. The 5 days is a slippery slope if we plan on being lifers. No, I agree. I agree. But if it's just short term, just to get rid of those boxes, I can see that, but I don't know. I took my 7th shot. Oh, I think I read that already. Wegovy. Okay. Jen, Miss Nikki is a baby. Okay, I think I'm caught up, sort of. Oh, that's okay, Journey. We just been here. I got my chola hoops in. If you didn't catch it, you guys, these post covers are the cat's meow. For real, for real. Um, Mia, if you don't hand over to Nicole, get a script for 5 and take 2 shots. You know what? I like the way you think, Jen. I like the way you think. Hold on. Somewhere along the way, I got mixed up or I lost you guys. Hold on. Let's see. My 15 was working. It was just dropping down to 10 that gave me trouble. I want to stick to the 15, but I understand. Ooh, you got your planner. That's awesome. For those of you guys that don't know, every week I try to do my weigh-ins where we do a coloring page because the planner that I got, this is this year's, but the planner that I got has weekly, see, it has this page and then this page for the week. So you keep track of whatever it is that you're doing. My goal is to keep track of what I'm grateful for that week. And, I could keep plans or not. It doesn't matter. This is like my grateful journal. And then we color this page together every week. Now, this year is almost over. And so I wanted to give you guys plenty of time if you guys were interested in doing it together. This is the one that we found. This is the only one that I found that does weekly. Everything else is monthly, or a calendar like an actual calendar, and it's still monthly. But so it has the coloring pages every single week. This one is on sale right now on Amazon for $13.30. It's normally like $18 or like around $20 with taxes, right? But it's on sale right now for $13.30. So if you want to follow along and you want to color together, if you want to keep track of your non-scale victories and your scale victories alike, because in the end, we are all doing this to lose weight. Whether that is the main goal or secondary goal, doesn't matter. It's still a goal. And if you want to keep track of those things in there, great. You could keep them in there too. But for me, I want to keep it all in one place so that it's easier to go back and look. And if people have questions or whatever, then I can go back and be like, oh yeah, I had, these side effects, or I had this weight loss on this dose and that kind of stuff. It just makes it easier for me to find it. And it's fun for us to do together. And Sandra just got her planner. Journey, you're so cute. Okay, so CJ's been on since September of 2024 till now, so a year, and she's lost 65 pounds. That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That you're doing such an amazing job. Um, Now, Journey has been on 5 milligrams for 2 months. Hopefully, my doc will. Wait a minute. So you got all of it worked out where 5 was just too strong for you? Awesome. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And hopefully she's moving to 7.5 very soon. But you've been on longer because you were on 2.5 forever. How long have you been on in total? I mean, oh, I already read that one. Been on Zepbound for 25 weeks now. Oh, okay. Awesome. So basically 20 of those weeks was all on 2.5. Journey was set out to be the queen of staying on 2.5 for the rest of her life, getting to goal. She was just determined to stick it out. Um, Original starting was almost 280. I got down to 240 on my own, and now I'm at 223. My goal is 165 to 175. That is awesome. Congratulations. You can totally do this. That is so cool. You lost what, 40 pounds all on your own? That's awesome. I'm so proud of you. Oh yeah, Topamax too. Topamax is that one the anxiety or the depression? I think that's the depression medication. It's also used for migraines. For those of you that don't know, they asked if I had been on it. I've been on it many many years, and it wasn't working anymore. Phentermine makes you feel like you are on coke. Some people it does, not all people. My cousin could take that stuff, and it's like she's just chewing gum. I mean, you don't chew it, but you know. Hey, amiga, how are you? How about resetting your body? I've seen Reddit posts about that. Are you talking about going off the medication and then coming back on? Um, I've heard people do that too, but then I've heard people have good success with it. But I've also heard stories like Hargie's where she was off for like a year ish. And then when she got back on, it didn't work the same way it did before. So are these like, you just eat the little piece, right? Because that's a little piece. And this is a big piece. So I imagine, I don't know why they don't have them sectioned off. Because I'm going to take them because I want to make sure that I go to the bathroom before I start working 3:30 in the or 3:45 in the morning. So, amiga Nidia, my schedule is almost like yours. I'm working Thursday through Tuesday. No, Thursday through Monday from 3:45 in the morning until 12:15 p.m. It's kind of like yours. You start at 6. It's kind of the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. You're an hour behind me though, huh? Or are you an hour ahead of me? I don't remember. Um, how about Reese? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I know I have a video of a lady that shows how to get the medication out of the auto injector pens. I Mia, you do what you need to do. But yeah, that that would never be me. That would never be me. Um, yeah, everyone is doing so good. Journey says, congratulations to us all. I was prescribed Vyvanse for, yeah, I would love my Vyvanse. Well, why don't you ask for it back? See if they'll give it back to you. Um, I wasn't on Vyvanse for ADHD. I was on Contrave, pretty sure it was called, or Concerta. Concerta. Contrave is the one that we were just talking about. I was on Concerta, and I didn't like it. And I was gonna change to Vyvanse, but then they were having that issue where the pharmacies couldn't get their hands on it. It was like back ordered for like a billion years. And so I stayed on Concerta until I decided I'm not going to be on any meds anymore, and I just went off it. I wouldn't recommend phentermine. Um, did anyone stall on GLP-1 for 1 to 2 months? I'm kind of, yes, I have more than once. Um, I think, I think the longest that I stayed kind of the same was like, I think a month and a half. Um, every 5 days is just to use it. Yeah, okay. On 12 and a half, I will be back to weekly. Yeah, but yours is only 2.5 off. Hmm. I have chronic fatigue, so phentermine made me feel somewhat normal. My family has a history of heart issues. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Um, I also have chronic fatigue. Apparently, it's part of fibromyalgia. Poopy. It's also part of perimenopause, but we take BRT, HRTs around here uh, to hopefully help with that. Um, right? Did you see or like I was showing Felicia, like, oh my gosh, you guys, if you guys just got here and you missed it all, if you have sensitive earlobes like I do, and your earlobes have no chill at all, and you instantly get really horrible reactions and red and swollen and itchy and whatever and whatever, whatever, these post sleeves are the cat's meow. I just found out about them. I have been wearing earrings since 5 o'clock in the morning. It is now 12:46 because I wanted to test them out to see if they worked so that I can show you guys. And look, there's no redness, there's no irritation, there's no nothing. There's no nothing. I'm in love. And I'm like just showing you guys just how fun it is. Um take 220 squares. Yeah, I wouldn't take the whole bar. That would be scary. Um, hold on. Somehow it just wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Congrats everyone on your success thus far. Thank you. And congratulations to you too. We are super excited to see how your journey unfolds. That is so cool. Okay, they won't give me one, Jen. I asked for 5 milligrams several times to several providers. I even went to Amble last night to look for. Golly, they're annoying. Um, CJ, me, I was stalled. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Journey were both in the same boat. I tried phentermine years ago, but it didn't work for me at all, and I paid a lot of money for it. That stuff is not. I used it inappropriately. CJ, I was at 10 milligrams and got in a stall, then started gaining quickly. My doctor was concerned and had me go up in dose, and I had to lose 13 pounds that I gained quickly. And how long did it take you to do that? Did it work going up? Maybe 10 just doesn't work for you. Maybe 10's like, screw you, we don't like you. Excuse me. So Mitty knows that you're on 15 and they won't give you a script for 5 to go with the 10 mil. I know that's insane. Wait a minute. Are you getting it with your, I must have missed it. Are you getting it with your MIDI provider now, or are you still getting it through your regular doctor? My sister-in-law is currently on phentermine. I've been on 2.5 for like, yeah, you were on it forever. I had an allergic reaction to Topamax. Oh, I'm so sorry. That stinks. Um, yes, MIDI won't write my Zepbound because my regular doctor writes that one. But she's the lady that told me to alternate. Phentermine is close to how Vyvanse is. Vyvanse helps me a lot. I don't think so. Wait, if Vyvanse doesn't work the way Concerta does, it does not do anything to me like that. Phentermine and phendimetrazine, on the other hand, well, wait, which one is the, whichever one is the quick acting, that one made me feel like amphetamines, exactly like their name. And the time release didn't work like that. Um, okay, if you are diabetic, it is also something you need to consider before stopping. Wait, who's stopping? Wait, what are we stopping? Wait, what are we talking about? I must have missed something, Sandra. What are you stopping? Or what are we stopping? Um, if you take the entire bar, you will not be very happy. You never know. I might be very happy. If I explode from the inside out, I might be very happy. I, I mean, I'm already going, so that's good, but I do not want to slow the train down. Um, I remember when the very first month that I took the Ajovi, which is this is only the second month, it took like the first 2 weeks for that to go away. The first like 10 days were the worst, and we're approaching those days, or was it the first like 7 days? Maybe it was the first like week total. It was the worst, and then it got better. I was on 16 at my highest. Oh, 216 at my highest. Got to 178 on my own. Then I started Zepbound. Got to 146 now. I don't know what my goal is. I just know I'm not there yet. Congratulations. I'm super proud of you. You are doing amazing. You are doing absolutely amazing. Um, yes, amazing. And Journey is doing all of this with 3 children, one very small one, and 2 teenagers. Um, do you all believe you can eat whatever you want? Brittany Rose always says that, and I can't. Hell to the no. You guys know I don't like to cuss here, but hell no. No. She can shove it up her rear end because that is disgusting advice to be giving to people. You should not be advising people that they don't have to change anything. Whether or not people choose to not change it, that's great. That's on you. Whatever. The paperwork tells you that it works in conjunction with diet and lifestyle changes. However, that doesn't mean that I don't believe that you can't still once in a while indulge in a treat here and there. Again, I am a type 2 diabetic though, so I do see it a whole lot differently than somebody who doesn't have an underlying outside illness, outside of obesity, or I guess overweight it's called. Um, And for those people who may not struggle with addiction to food, like true addiction to like certain foods, I think that um, doing your best to replace anything and everything that you eat with whole foods is the best option. Now, for me, I live by the 80-20 rule. So 80% of my diet is whole foods, right? So meats, vegetables, like nothing that's overly processed, right? Like I know that everything we buy in the grocery store is already processed. So even just a cut of beef is already processed. I get that. But I'm talking about overly processed, right? Like severely processed to death where that food is no longer what any resemblance to what we were once eating. Um, and then the 20% can be all of the other stuff, right? The processed foods, the whatever, the other stuff that you want to enjoy. Okay. That's what I believe works best for everyone. But more importantly, it's what I do. It's what I do. And we're not all going to do the same thing. Some of you are going to remain eating the same foods that you ate before, just in smaller quantities, and that works for you. And I'm very happy for you. But it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. And it's not going to work for all of us. So for people to sit there and say it's going to work for everybody to do that pisses me off because that's not the fact. For some of us, it's going to. Great. If that's you, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. But for those of us where it doesn't work, you got to make some changes. You just got to make some changes. See, and Nicole lives by the 90-10 rule, which is what I really like ultimately want to strive for, but I ain't there yet. I'm trying. Um, my regular provider said insurance won't pay for it because I'm past that dose. My regular provider said my regular provider would not write me by Vance. Does your regular provider work for your insurance company and know the rules? Because why not just write it for you and then figure out what your insurance is going to do from there? That's kind of insane. That's like that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Crazy talk. Um, what are you taking? Oh, what am I taking for my ADHD now? Nothing. Therapy. It's not working. I need to go back on ADHD medication, but I don't want to. Um, let's see. Okay, I am way behind you guys. Okay, let's see. CJ, have you seen her latest video? She said she literally said she eats clean so she doesn't have to count calories. She's been confusing people with her videos and it sucks because people listen to her. I have not seen that. I don't watch her, but I have not seen that and that makes me even more mad. Even more mad. Um yes, both fibromyalgia and hypothyroidism both cause chronic fatigue. I forgot about the hypothyroidism. Yeah, that too. Um, it's poopy. And you know what else causes chronic fatigue? Ankylosing spondylitis. Stupid spine. Brittany Rose is saying no one has to count calories on this medication, but I don't feel that's true. Sorry. A tracked number gives us information that is useful on our journey. I believe eating from the fresh area in the grocery store, you see better results than eating. And I agree with that. You do see better results, but not everybody just wants the now results, right? There are some of us who are completely satisfied with losing at slower rates because they're addressing their other um, EDs, which is fine. If that's what works for you, great. But again, my opinion, it doesn't work for everyone. And the way that I eat isn't going to work for everyone for whatever reason. Is it not going to work because what's going on in here? That's what a lot of us are going to have the problem with. A lot of us are going to have the problem with in here, not necessarily here. Um, let's see. Exactly, that's not going to work for everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you look so beautiful in those earrings, girly. I hope they worked for you and you can wear them without pain. I don't do earrings for a long time either. Yeah, it's been years since I've worn earrings, but I've had them on for many hours now, like what, 8 hours, and they're not irritating me at all, and I love it. I'm so excited, so excited. Thank you, by the way. Oh yeah, okay. So, amiga, I'm not taking anything for my ADHD, but I want to. I want to go back on something because I'm like a headless chicken sometimes. I counted calories until I got to maintenance. Counting calories helped me when I was losing weight. See, we're all going to be in different places. I mean, I for a long time was triggered by counting calories. I couldn't do it. I was very very triggered by it. And then suddenly, I one day started telling myself, you know what, I have to address this in a different way. I have to because things are not going to change for me if I don't address it in a different way. So for me, I began to tell myself when I would track my food that I was doing it as an act of self love, right? This is an act of self love. I'm doing this because my health deserves it. I deserve it. And this is what's going to keep me healthiest for longest. Not just physically healthiest, but healthiest in here, right? Because those EDs, they are a biatch. And they steal your joy. Like for real, they steal your joy. And we all have to work on it in different ways. And we're going to have different results if we try to only stick to one thing, right? So what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. But I'm telling you what my opinion is, and my opinion is that it is unfair and it's not okay to tell everybody that because I don't want to do something, you shouldn't do it either. When she clearly has changed the way she's eaten, if she's sitting there telling you, I eat clean so I don't have to count calories. But you can have it both ways, to sit there and say it doesn't matter what you eat, you can eat anything you want, but I have changed the way that I eat so that I don't have to count calories. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody somewhere, it must make sense to them because we know from experience that there's a lot of diehards that are out there saying she's absolutely right. That's not what she meant. She meant this, she meant that, but she said what she said and she meant what she said. I know a lady who does, oh, wait, wait. Oh yeah. I know a lady who does low carb that's lost 20 something pounds this year and doesn't prioritize protein or fiber. I truly believe she would have better results eating fresh, high protein foods. I think you're right, but can't make people do it. I am writing the January stuff in my planner already. Good. That planner is so cute, right? So, for those of you who are interested in following along, the planner is Johanna Basford's 2026 weekly coloring planner. The one that's pinned right now is the sleeves for the earrings. Let me find the planner for you just in case. Because it's on sale and I don't know how long it's going to be on sale for. Don't have any idea because for the first few days when I was talking about it and bringing it up, it wasn't on sale. And then suddenly it went on sale one day and it's been on sale for about a week. And that's cool. We like sales. Okay. So that is the new one. Wait a minute. I'm behind in comments, so I want to pin it over here so I can go over there. Okay. Exactly, Delilah. Phentermine makes you feel like you're on coke. I don't remember which one's which. Phentermine, phendimetrazine, they are the same thing, just one is time released and one is not. I had a weird tingling in my lips with Tobamax. I'm so sorry to hear that. Every single time I ate out, I stalled, and it was only on Sundays. I even watched. And see, that was happening to me too. I mean, still happens to me because I still eat out. But I know that I'm not going to lose anything. I'm going to stay the same. I even watched what I ate, but restaurants put too much crap in their foods. Do not eat out if your goals. If you are having issues with stalls and you need to really be able to control what you're putting into your mouth to see what is causing the stalls, it is a good idea to not eat out. Because most places add sugar and they add salt to everything to make them taste better. Don't stop Monjaro. Yeah. You're okay. I knew it was missing something. You are absolutely right. You should not stop Monjaro or Ozempic if you are taking them for type 2 diabetes. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. If you have diabetes and are using it for blood sugar control, make sure you are a plan. On a plan, yes, I agree. I agree. I don't know what I was. I don't know why I didn't connect the dots with that one earlier. Nikki, I had edema in my legs and they got super itchy. Scary. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nicole. Um, that tingling was irritating, but absolutely hate being itchy. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. Whole Foods is the way to go, in my opinion. Oh, I did it. I did it again. I skipped something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm not stopping. My provider advised me to not stop ever. My GLP one. She is on one and has had berry surgery as well. She tried to stop and has had huge regain. So it's her one really big point. Doesn't work for me either. Nikki, it was so bad. I was itching myself. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Mostly I can eat what I want with moderation. See, and I don't know how to moderate. That's my problem. People say, "Oh, eat what your body wants." I can't because if I do, I'm only going to eat cake. And I'm just being serious. Like if I only ate what my body craved, my body wanted, like intuitive eating says, I would only eat cake. I would never eat real food. I would eat cake. Some of us just can't. But for those of us that can, more power to you. Um, for example, I eat bread every day. However, we are all different, and that statement doesn't apply to everyone. Exactly. You are not out there saying, because I do, or because I want to, you can. And that's not fair for somebody who has a large audience to tell them because it's what I want to believe, then you got to do it. That's not fair. It's not fair. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like if I have to go out to eat, I know what to exactly. And that's exactly how I feel. And I know what's going to happen. And I'm okay with that. I also feel like it matters if you have been obese your entire life or just gained it later in life. I agree. Because I've never been an average size in my entire life that I know of. I know that I was born at 7 pounds, 7 ounces, and then it all went downhill from there. Or I guess uphill. I don't know. Like if oh, right, I read that one. I've asked all the questions and the answers have been no. They won't give me a 5 milligram script. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Try a different telehealth. Try a different telehealth. See what happens. Um, I have a an affiliate code with Mochi right now, and they do fill Zepbound prescriptions. If you use that code, you'll save $40 off your first month visit. And I know that I just got my refill on the first. No, no, no. My first one was on no. My first one was on the 28th, and then my next one, my refill was sent in on the 10th. Um, so if you only join for even just 1 month, you could potentially stack at least 2 or 3 prescription refills at the pharmacy that you can go and pick up when you need to. Because I know you're like, if you can get, I know they only do 28-day refills, but if you can get um, the first prescription for 5 milligrams, the second prescription for 5 milligrams for the refill, and the third prescription for 5 milligram refill in by the end of that first month, then you can get the whole entire 90-day supply for your $25, right? That would work. Um, and to me, it'd be worth it to pay the $35 in order to figure that out, right? If that's an option for you. I say just because those people have said no doesn't mean somebody won't say yes. And that doesn't mean that somebody will say yes, just maybe. But you also have other options, Mia. I keep hearing about Brittany Rose. I may have to sneak a peek at her channel. That's what I said, and then it just pissed me off even more. And then I was like, I'm not coming back here again. I will just live by what people report to me because she pisses me off. Mia, I suggest you change your telehealth companies. See, me and Jen. Me and Jen. I agree. Hey, Heart. Hold on. First, Harji, do you notice a difference? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because I didn't want to wear them until you came. Till I was going to send it to you to let you know, but I said, let me wait because I'm going to surprise Miss Harji. Hold on. Look at what I can do. Look at what I can do. Do you see what I can do? And you know I couldn't do it before, but look what I can do. And I'll wait till I get to you again to see whether or not you've noticed. Yep, that is me. I don't track because it is triggering for me. There is no one size fits all to this approach. We each have to figure out our own path. Exactly. 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 Thank you, Dee. Anytime. Mia, I agree with Jen, girl. That's not okay. Hey, Hardreen. Nikki, proceed with caution. Yeah, you have been warned, Miss Nikki. You have been warned. Um, I don't like to count calories, but I'm finding Weight Watchers for GLP-1 very useful for tracking. I don't like to count calories either. It's not fun. I find no joy in weighing my food. None. But I do it anyways. And guess what? I still don't find joy in it, but I am finding that it no longer triggers me. I am finding that I can see it differently now, where I couldn't before. I seen it as so triggering and it would just send me into a spiral back down EDLE. And now I can do it and I can truly look at it as an act of self-love. And I couldn't do that before. And of course, not everybody's going to be able to do that anytime soon. Maybe one day you will, maybe one day you won't. I don't know. But that's how I've been able to do it. And I am hinge free for 3+ years. 3+ years. But not because of Monjaro, because I haven't been on Monjaro for 3+ years. It is because of everything, right? I am doing the mental health work. I am actively in therapy at least once a week. I mean, I did skip a couple here and there, but on average, I go to therapy once a week. And now I have something to help control the food noise. And I didn't have that before, but I was still able to not give in. And don't ask me how either, because I don't know. I don't have any idea. But whatever I was doing was working. Whatever I am doing is working for me. Exactly, 100%. Not everything is going to work for everyone, but I definitely believe in whole foods and exercise. Yes, I agree. Hey, Journey. Oh, Felicia, you're back. Let's see. Oh, crud. I'm trying to like do it really, really slow so I don't like lose track of where people are, but I keep doing it. Um, let's see. Okay. Nicole, that's exactly what's been working for me, and I have tried all the ways, but nope. You mean, have you tried this? Oh, you did try this. Oh, I was kidding, but I forgot you really did try the sardines. Oh, I'm sorry. My body wants clean eating, electrolytes, Miralax, and exercise. Yes, and I'm going to go grab my Miralax right now because I'm going to forget to take it. Mia, you went somewhere? I'm sorry. I didn't even know. I'm behind in the comments. Yes, Journey, Whole Foods, electrolytes, exercise, and Miralax as needed. Um, Journey is on Zepbound if she hasn't answered you already, Harji. Um, I can have MIDI do my Zepbound, but my regular doctor has to track my weight for insurance. I have to have documentation of weight each month. MIDI can't do the weight. So just get the 5 from a different doctor and have your doctor keep submitting your weight. To be fair, the cake signal is not coming from your body. It's coming. That is true. That is very true. But I don't know how to tell the difference. And because I don't know how to tell the difference, we don't eat intuitively. Me, I don't. I don't. Because I'll eat a cake. I'm sorry. Did I miss it? Look what I could do, Harji. I had to change a diaper. Oh, okay. I can crack the pins open and do my own dose. Yes, you can, but I would never do that. Ever. I'm not a pharmacist. Jen, would you do that? You are a pharmacist. Would you do it? I wouldn't do it. I'm not a pharmacist. I have no idea whether or not I'm doing it properly. I have no idea whether I'm effing things up, and I don't want to inject things that I'm going to F up. Um, I'm on Zepbound 5, but hoping to go into 7. Who's pissing my girl off? Brittany Rose. She pisses me off. How dare her tell people that? It makes me so mad. Sandra, absolutely, it's the brain, and mine keeps telling me to go eat cake and a bag of chips. See? Some of us just don't have that kind of natural instinct. I am cheesing and you cannot. I knew it. We all knew it. Look what I can do. You missed it all, Harji. But look, I found a plastic sleeve to go over the metal in the hook so that it's not triggering. Look at my ear is not red. It's not irritated. I mean, it's a little stretched out, but that's because I've been swinging my head around with those heavy hoops on. But I'm not irritated at all, and I can wear them because of that little plastic sleeve. And I'm so excited about it. Um, Sandra, oh yeah, I read that one. Those are pretty in your. Thank you. For those of you that don't know, Miss Hardrine makes earrings, and she made me these beautiful little earrings that I have not been able to wear because I am allergic to the posts. Um, but I found plastic sleeves to work, and I know all of you guys have not heard me shut up about that yet, or have heard me not shut up about that. But look how cute they are! Aren't they so cute? It has a D and it has a heart. So cute. So if you guys are interested in purchasing some earrings, go hit up our dream because she has a lot of cute earrings. A lot of them. Different designs too, not just these. But now, now that I know that they're sleeves, I want to be like Liliana. And if she's not here no more, I don't think, but I want to be like Liliana and get my hoop with my name in it because I can do it now because I can wear it now. Um, let's see. So she has videos about what she ate at McDonald's and then how to get the meds out of the pins. There's a point to doing things differently, and then there's. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth, and I don't really want to do that. Um, yeah, just ask Journey. She broke open some pins the other day and freaked out. Remember? Um, why not just take 2 pins? Because she doesn't have a 5 milligram to make 15 milligrams. She only has tens and 15s. Um, let's see. It's hard to break those pins open. I've tried. After I used it just to see because I was curious of all those videos. You got to do what you got to do, Mia. Just saying. I was told they didn't want me taking 2 pins at once. I don't know. My doctor had no problem with it. I had some 2.5. I even used 3 pins because I had um, two 2.5s. No. Okay. What I did was I used a 2.5 and a 5, and then I don't know how I messed up, but somehow I ended up um, where I think I went up a dose. So then I used the 2 5s. Oh, that's what I did. It was 4 pins. Okay. So I used a 5 and a 2.5 to make 7.5, but then they moved me up to 10. So when I moved up to 10, I used 2 5s to make a 10. And then the next week I used, um, I had 1 5 left. And then I had the other, other ones. So I made it work because I ended up with one box still of 2.5. So I used all four 2.5 and that made 10. There we go. And my doctor had no problem with it. She's the one who was like, you can combine doses. That people were having to do that when there was the shortage or whatever, and people couldn't find their dose, so they were getting written prescriptions for like, you know, 2.5s in a week instead of one 2.5 or 1 5 because they couldn't find the fives. Um, let's see. Okay, why not? I've tried all the ways to get to use my pins and in the dose I am on now, but Nicole gave me a new option. Yes, and we will not discuss that here. I took a 5 milligram and a 2.5 milligram last week because my doc didn't want to up my dose. I wanted to see if I'd be good on it. It's working perfectly for me, so I'm going to fight her on. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I don't know why your doctor is giving you a hard time for. My insurance won't pay for 5 now that I've reached. How do you know? Mine did. I know we're all different, but we both have Caremark. Um, but I don't. But how do you know though? Besides your doctor telling you no that they won't, how have you asked them? Have you called them? Because you could call them and ask them, and they'll tell you. I've tried all the ways. Oh yeah, okay. Um, the pharmacist is not listening to you. Exactly. But Jen's a pharmacist and she knows things that I don't know. I would never, ever break it open and make my own. No, not me. Not me. Um, what's the other one? I want this either. Please. Or I'll take the one that you don't want. I don't care. Um, we were both typing it. That's funny. Oh, sheesh. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Um, Jen does not condone any of that. No, she doesn't. And Delilah's not having this conversation here. Because it is not. We don't do that. We don't do that in the U.S. of A. Um, and no, thank you. You're the one who made them. Hardy, if you want to put the link to your channel, go ahead. You're a moderator. You could put it on. Wait, she's eating at McDonald's and telling people not to. Miss Nikki, we told you. We told you. Be prepared because she's a walking contradiction. Um, Jen, we are not doing that stuff. We are not doing anything of a sort. YouTube, jeez. Um, oh, I thought she's getting 2.5. Oops, no, no. Jen didn't see or hear anything. Jen, who? We didn't see Jen here. Who's Jen? We have an imposter in our midst. Um, and I don't have the needles, bottles, and water to get the medication out of the pit. That's a lot of work. I'm going to see if I can get some hoops from the swap meet. Oh, that would be so freaking cute. That would be so freaking cute. You should get one that says B. Bee's knees. That would be so cute. You don't need Nicole. Shush. We are not having this discussion here. No discussion. Mia, if you use half of it, you do no discussion in these parts. When she ate at McDonald's was in the beginning of her journey, but she's had skin surgery before she lost all her weight. Everything she has done is backwards to how most of us would have done it. We need a Zep bound swap. That's funny. Um, that would help so much, a Zep bound swap. That'd be great. Maybe as simple as a PA needing to be filled out. That's what I'm saying. You don't know until you try. The jars and water. Oh, okay. We didn't see that. Mia, take everything Brittany says with a grain of salt. You do not have to do what she is doing, especially since she has struggled just like the rest of us. It took her very long to get to her goal. Brittany must have been plastic. Brittany must have some plastic surgery to pay for. With all these clicks she's looking for, is it good? Good. Hey, Pammy, how are you? Going with my daughter to HEB. See you when I get back. Have a great day. We'll see ya. Small Things Daily is a channel I'd follow. Mia, check her out. Oh gosh, my back. Have fun, Harji. Yes, we love HEB, so have fun. I wish we had an HEB here in California. You guys have cool stores too. Like you guys have grocery outlets. Pammy, where in California are you? I think you're in SoCal. Pretty sure you're in SoCal, but you guys have grocery outlet. You guys have Food for Less. You guys have Food Co. You guys have Money Mart. You guys no Money Mart doesn't exist anymore. You guys have Food Max. You guys have Safeway. Southern California has Vons. You guys have Nob Hill. You guys in Southern California have Rayleigh's. We don't have any of those cool stores. Texas doesn't have any of them. They don't know what they're missing. Thought you were bringing me a salad. Liar. I thought he said he was bringing me a salad. I live right next to a grocery outlet, Bargain Market. I love grocery outlet. I wish we had one here. Grocery outlet is the bomb.com. We don't have one in Texas. You guys make me so jealous, all you SoCal girls. No, but Jen, that's funny and true. Funny because it's true. I just happened to catch you live doing great. I'm near SoCal. Oh, but I'm 2 hours north and you're in Bakersfield? Wait, you're in Bakersfield? We don't even think those stores. You will think those stores are cool when you no longer have them because I didn't think they were cool either until I left. And that Bakersfield. Okay, funny story. When I was 18, I was dating this guy. Was I 18? I was 18 until I was like 25. I was dating this guy who was from Bakersfield, but he was living in Tracy when we started dating. And then he moved back to Bakersfield to when he was going into the army. And so I went to go see him in Bakersfield before he left to boot camp. And when I was driving, okay, and I used to have a 1979. Let me show you. Oh, goodness gracious. That was my car. But it was candy apple red with metallic flakes. And that's what I went to Bakersfield to visit him in. And when I went, I didn't know where I was going, what I was doing, right? And I went to, he was at work. So I went to go get something to eat or something. And then I ended up at a park and they were having a KKK meeting at the park. And I was like, I'm a brown person at the KKK meeting. I better go. I better go. I don't have one near me. Aw, that's sad. That's so funny. Even though I'm a girl, California living my whole life, born and raised in California until I moved here like almost 8 years ago. Doesn't everybody in wait? Do people in California not know Bakersfield? Everybody knew Bakersfield. I know for me to get from where I lived in Northern California to Bakersfield, I had to go down the 101, then the 46 to the, what is it, the 5 or the 99? I don't remember what that highway is. But the 46 is where you pass where James Dean was, had his car accident. And then they have like a big giant cutout of James Dean, and it's really cool. Journey, I watched her videos. Someone shared that lady only ate homemade clean stuff for a long time and then actually quit her job to make her family's food herself. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God, Pammy and my mom and dad are from Bakersfield. Trader Joe's is my guy. No, we have Trader Joe's here too, and I love it. Pammy have family in Bakersfield. See, we all know Bakersfield. I don't know why you're surprised. We know Bakersfield. All of us California girls in here know Bakersfield. Anybody else in here from California? Do you know Bakersfield? Let's see. It's so hot here. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, how funny. You lived in Tracy? Okay. It's so hot here, but I grew up here. Oh, my aunt and cousin lived in Tracy. I actually grew up in Arvin. I don't know where that is. A small farming town, and we had to drive to Bakersfield for everything. That's funny. See, I grew up in Salinas, California, and Salinas is the agricultural mecca of California, right? And nobody knows where it's at. Like you could tell people about it, and people that are from California, people don't know where Salinas is. And I'm like, you really don't know what Salinas is? That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, What the F? They had a KKK meeting? Yeah, they did. I didn't even see those, but I heard they had them in town. Yeah, they did. That was at least 20. I'm 44 now, so 20 years ago. Um, at least 20 years ago. Oildale was so racist. Yeah, there too. Um, I don't remember where I was. I know it was in Bakersfield, but I don't remember where in Bakersfield I was. I just remember that scared me and I ran away. Mia, yes, but listen to what she says on what she's done to get her goal. I think she quit to also homeschool her kids. Okay, that's a noble goal. Um, that's an amazing thing to stop working for a paycheck to home, make everything your family eats. Eating is usually something we do along with working as well. Yep. Cooking is also something we do along with working, but if you can live off of another person's income, why not? Now, Oildale finally has a mixture of ethnicities. Oh, really? It's really nice today. I'm loving this cooler weather. I have my windows open. You lucky dog. Oh my God, my Uncle Jim lives in Salinas. That is so funny. That is so funny. I know a guy named Jim in Salinas. Hmm, is he super duper tall? Hey, oh, look at that. Another look at that. Hey, sweet tea. We were just talking about California. And Pammy is surprised that we know where Bakersfield is. And I'm surprised she knows where Tracy is. And I'm surprised she knows where Salinas is. So, do you know Bakersfield? Sadly, I know members of that hate group. That's, I mean, we all know members of all kinds of hate groups. Salinas is outside of Monterey. Yep, lots of farms. Like where exactly. I just got back from my workout. Hey, but here's what I want to know. Do you know where Bakersfield is? Do you want to? I mean, do you want to know? Do you know where Bakersfield is? Or is it just did the streak end here? Because it was funny because we were just saying who else is in California? Step up, and then here's Sweet Tea. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. If you've traveled up and down the five, you know all those places. But Salinas isn't off the five. Tracy is though, I think. Pretty sure Tracy's off the five. Sweet Tea definitely knows where it is. Um, isn't Modesto off the five too, but in the way opposite direction? Um, I don't remember. But if you've traveled up 101, if you've ever gone up the 101 or even Highway 1, then you know where I'm from. You know, I grew up in Big Sur, Pebble Beach, Pacific Grove. I worked in the Pebble Beach company for years. That's where I learned a little bit about golf. I don't know crap about golf, but the little bit that I know, I learned it there. Um, that is so funny though. I know, Miss Sweetie, how are you healing? You're working out, so obviously you're healing well. I'm super happy to hear that. Girl, the one is far from me. Is it really? But the 101's not far from you, right? Wait, you're in San Bernardino, right? Maybe not. Yeah, Bakersfield is in the center. 2 hours north is Fresno. Highway 99, 2 hours south. I'm good. Wait, Delilah, do I? It must be the earrings. Must be the earrings. Oh wait, Harji's not here, so we have to take them off because only Harji gets to talk about those earrings. Hold on. Did you missed it all, Sweet Tea, because you were not here. But Delilah has figured out this is so hard to do when you can't see what you're doing. I'm trying to see it in like the reflection in the monitor, but it's hard. But look. I get to wear my chola hoops again. I found a solution to my problems of my allergic to the posts. And now, all day long, since 5 in the morning, I've had earrings on just to test them out, just to tell you guys. Let's see. No, the 101 is so close. Yeah, I live right off the 101. If you go on the 101 from anywhere in Southern California, you go up the 101 all the way for like 6 hours, then you're going to pass Salinas because Salinas is, we have like 7 exits off of the 101. Um, and then you keep going, and then you hit San Francisco eventually, because you can take the 101 straight all the way to where, like Portland, right? You know what's funny? They all live in California, but all of them are in Southern California. I'm the only Northern California, but I ain't in California no more. David is dying for us to go move back to California. Well, I mean, he's never lived there, but I've lived there, and he's dying to go back. You got nothing to say? That's funny. But yeah, I thought you were bringing me a salad. What? Yes, please. Yeah, I lived right off the 101. That's funny. That is so funny. And then all the girls from Texas are probably like, my whole family is in Sacramento, so I travel north a lot. Okay, so to go to Sacramento from I mean, it depends. Do you go up the 101? If you go up the 101, then you've seen Salinas. If not, thank you. If you pass through like the 5 and stuff, then you don't pass it. You'll go through like Santa Nella and stuff. Um, Caesar with bacon. Ooh, I didn't know it had bacon too. Caesar with bacon salad with chicken. Why'd they say with twice? It says romaine lettuce, grilled white chicken meat, Parmesan cheese, bacon croutons with a creamy Caesar dressing. 370 calories and 17 grams of protein. No high fructose corn syrup. Fork included. Hey, get back in there, cheese. You're the best part. Well, besides the bacon, you're the best part. Um, Once he's here, he's gonna want to go back real quick. It's not that cute out here anymore. Yeah, but you live in Southern California. You don't know. What if Northern California is adorable? But I mean, it's not great here either. So the California has issues just like everywhere else, but it has a lot more issues, than other places due to other things. But you guys have the amazing weather, and you guys have the ocean. You guys have, well, I had the Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is the best aquarium on the planet. On the planet, the best one. Um, yeah, I take the 101 to visit friends in Arroyo Grande, but that's funny. I don't know where Arroyo Grande is. I know where Arroyo Seco is, but I don't know Arroyo Grande. Nope, I go to San Fran every once in a while. I have family out there too. Oh, how funny! I went to that's where I went to school to be a medical assistant in San Francisco. I lived on Treasure Island. Um, I lived there. I used to work in Union Square. I worked at the Borders bookstore. That's where I learned a lot about coffee, because they make you do the training for the Seattle's best coffee shop that they had in there. And then I worked in the flagship store of Bath and Body Works inside of Union Square Mall. Yeah, and that was fun. And now I was 25. I was 24 when I very first moved there, but I was already going to be 25. And then I lived there until I was like 26. And then I moved back home. And then I was a medical assistant for a while. And then that's when I started working at the medically supervised weight loss clinic. And I always thought it was so funny the way they said it. So now every time I say it the way that they told me. And it just stuck in my head that way. What I don't like about these bowls is that they don't have a lid, because I want to shake it. And I shouldn't have I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I haven't eaten today, and I've been up since 3:30, so I could probably eat this whole bowl. We'll see. But yeah, so California has my heart, always will. But I had to leave because I couldn't buy a house when I lived there. My goal was to buy a house, so I moved. Um, Sweetie, how's everything going? You never answered me. You healing all right? Um, I hope so. I mean, it's been like a couple weeks now, right? Like, are you fully healed now? Are you fully like back to um like full duty? Great news. My daughter got a job in San Luis Obispo, licensed social worker. So we go over there a lot. Paso Robles, Arroyo. Oh, is that where Arroyo Grande is? I know where Tescadero is because they have a mental hospital there. My uncle was in like almost my whole life. Um, Central Coast, but we mostly are in Los Los Osos. Where the hell is that? We just had wild. It's a good one, is it? Miss Sandra, round four. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, that sounds delicious, Miss Sandra, and I need to try to make it. Yeah. Okay. I want to try the wild rice. Um, I'm doing great, fully better physically, but dealing with. I know how that goes. Um, are you able to start HRT? Because the day I got home from my hysterectomy, the day that night, because I didn't get home till like 7:30 or something at night. And so when I went to bed that morning, I woke up in a puddle of sweat. That is when my horrific night sweat started. Oh, it was horrific. It was awful. It was terrible. Um, would you go back if you won the lottery? Yes. Would I live there forever? I don't know. But I really want to live by a lake. Like, that's my goal. I want to buy a lake house. I'm so sorry. Has it been 6 full weeks yet? Because you can't go on orals until you are 6 full weeks out because it can increase your risk of blood clots. But you can. I started the cream like 2 or 3 days after. But I was scared. I was scared to try it because I didn't want to bring an infection into there because they were doing surgery in there. I didn't want to mess it up. I spent my birthday in Arroyo Grande. Where is that? I have to look it up. They had a fun harvest festival. Oh, how pretty. Oh, my daughter has been there a year now. So when you see videos of me at the beach, that's why. Oh, okay. That makes sense. San Luis Obispo has. Have you been to Bubblegum Alley yet? Bubblegum Alley is over there. Paso Robles, one of my favorite places, is a nail salon out there. And then they have a lot of like vineyards and um, like wine tasting and stuff out there. It's a lot of and Paso Robles is also where 805 comes from, the beer 805. I forgot what the name of the company is. I don't remember. For the life of me. Hold on, I'm drawing a blank. But whatever that company is, they have a brewery out there, and you could do a tour in there, and it's really neat. I have an appointment in 20 minutes. Good for you. I hope they give you something. BHRT is bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. It is, I use the words, or I guess the acronyms interchangeably. So I say HRT and BHRT. They are not the same, but they are the same. Um, I just use the same thing, but I'm on bioidentical hormone replacement therapy for perimenopause. So I take oral estradiol. I think it's 1 milligram. I'm pretty sure it's 1 milligram orally every night. And then I take micronized progesterone, which my first one looked like a little white gumball. And that one is 100 milligrams. And I take that orally because that's supposed to help with sleep. But if you have a uterus, you cannot do estradiol alone. You cannot do any form of estrogen alone. You have to also have progesterone, or it can increase your risk of cervical cancer, or ovarian cancer, or uterus cancer. I don't know, one of them. I don't remember which one, but it increases your risk of female cancer. But if you don't have a uterus and a cervix, then you can go on just estradiol. So I thought I was just going to be on estradiol, but my doctor suggested when I was telling her about the hard time I was having sleeping, she suggested that I start the micronized progesterone. Um, so bioidentical means that they um, are identical to what our bodies make naturally. Obviously, it is a supplementation, but it's just the same way that you would consider the peptides in Monjaro, right? Where it's a GLP-1 and a GIP. Um, I don't want to call it a replacement, but because estradiol isn't a replacement for your body's natural estrogen that it creates either, it's just adding to it, right? So it's like it's that. Man, I really want to buy a house along the Central Coast. Oh yeah, they're expensive. They're expensive. Um, all of my family's owns. What are your bracelets? Oh, all of my family owns homes in Salinas, obviously, except for me and my brothers. Um, this one says strength. This one says listen. And then you guys know these. This one is the one that goes in the dark, and this one's pink. Um, Mia gave me these two. Um, they're very expensive houses. It's been 6 weeks, and I don't think I want orals. Awesome. I can't take the patch because, or I can't use the patch because, and I don't like the idea of just being on the cream because I don't want to be inserting things every week. I just don't want to do that. Period. Um, and the patch, I can't do it because I have a severe sensitivity to adhesives. Even when I wear a band-aid, and you don't wear a band-aid for a whole entire what 4 days in a row. But even when I wear a band-aid, I get a horrible rash underneath the band-aid and then it spreads. And it's only where the band-aid, where the sticky part is, like the part in the middle that had just like the gauze, nothing until it starts spreading. Which I don't remember the name, but I will find it. Yeah, Bubblegum Alley is so cute. Um, yeah, I don't remember the name, but I'll find it for you and I'll post it in the community tab. Um, I loved going there. I would go every time I would drive to Bakersfield and then come back. I would stop there, one way or the other. I would stop there. Um, I missed it. Do you live out there? Yep, SoCal. She's a SoCal girl. Her bracelets are from Mud Love. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Thankfully, me and my family has stayed far from those hate groups. Even when my great grandparents and great aunts and uncles lived in that vicinity in the 60s and 90s, they worked in the oil industry. That's the one thing that every time I drive past there, I always see those oil thingies. I don't know what they are, but the thing that looks like a bird, the big giant bird. And I'm always like, man, they must be rich monies out here. So when you drive out there, do you know the James Dean head that I'm talking about? They have like a whole one where it's his whole body, and they have one that's just his head. But it always creeps me out to drive on that piece of the highway. Like, what is he gonna do? Come get me? He's gone, but still not the point. It just creeped me out. But I love it over there. What part of LA we go down to LA so much, but you know how huge I have my hernia surgery and skin removal at Cedar Sinai. How are you healing, Pammy? Uh huh. Highway 46. I love the 46. So cute. How funny. Were you guys at the hospital? Oh no, you guys both had your surgeries at different times. Never mind. That would have been funny if you guys were there at the same time and you didn't even know. Ooh, sweet tea. I'm gonna come to LAX. Come get me. Come get me. Let's go. Let's go somewhere. Let's go have fun. Hey, what time is your appointment? You said 20 minutes. How long ago was that? Don't forget about your appointment. Oh, and we like to stop at the lavender. Oh, it's so cute. There's also one. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. But it's on the 46 before you hit Pasadores. But I don't remember. My surgery was August 6th, and then I went back weekly for post-ops. Oh, that's cool. I forgot I was gonna look up. I forgot what I was gonna look up. The heck was I gonna look up? I don't remember. I was gonna look up something for you guys, and I don't remember now. Dang it! I lost my train of thought. I can't freaking remember. What the heck? What in the heebie-jeebies was I talking about? Nicole, I'm sending you Mia's email address. Oh, crap. I don't remember. Oh, I just logged in. It is actually not till 12:40. And right now it's going to be. Oh, so you have like an hour? Wait, one. Yeah, because it's 11:50, right? I always get mixed up and I always want to go forward instead of backwards. Excuse me. Oh, good. It's virtual. Okay. The Lavender Farm is west of the Big James Dean. Girl, I don't know the difference between west, east, north, south. I hate when people tell me that. Just kidding. David tells me that, and he knows I hate it because I'm always like, I don't know left or right. Do I turn left or do I turn right? And then don't tell me left or right because then I get confused and I don't know which way is left and which way is right. Somebody taught me when I was young, and sometimes I still get confused, and I don't know if it's the dyslexia or what, but that when you go like this, with the one that's an L, that's your left hand. The one that's not an L is your right hand. But sometimes I forget, or sometimes I can't see. I like my brain doesn't register it, and I'm like, wait, which one's which? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Gross. Sorry, guys. Did they say how long it was going to take to like fully heal where you didn't feel that no more? Because I'm only like 2 months away from being at a year, and I still get like sharp stabbing pain sometimes, like in my abdomen and other places. And somebody told me that they had their hysterectomy like 10 years ago, and they still get that from time to time. So I don't know if it'll ever go away. So I don't think it's like necessarily a hysterectomy issue, more so that it is a surgical issue when they go in and they cut your nerves and stuff. I don't really know. I have less pain from the lower area where they took the lower panels off. It's nice and tight. The upper stomach is a lot loose. Ooh, that's cool. Wait a minute. So, Pammy, I have a personal question for you. Um, Me and somebody else were just talking about this last night, and I am very curious if it is involved in everybody's tummy tuck. Because you got the, how's it called? The fleur de lis, right? Gabapentin doesn't work for me, girl. I am on Lyrica, which is pregabalin, which works better than gabapentin, but it don't work that great either. Um, I forgot I was going to ask. Oh, when they do your tummy tuck, because you're the only one out of us who has had skin removal surgery so far, right? Yes, the giant teddy bear. Oh, I love it. The what about the big hats, the big yellow hats at Sherwood Park? Okay, at that park at Sherwood Park, if you look in there, they also have a monument to where they had the Japanese encampment there, where they had the slaves during whatever era that was, the Japanese slaves there. Because a lot of people don't know that Japanese were put in encampments here in the U.S. in those days, and they were not treated very well. But anyways, they have a monument there, and it's pretty cool. Um, when I was young, I don't know if it's still there, but they used to have like a little area where they had a panda bear, and then they had like bamboo growing there, and they had like a little shrine, like the way they have in Japan, where like you'll see all these big giant buildings, and suddenly right in between the buildings there's like a shrine, and then back to giant buildings, right? So that shrine, they had that there. But anyways, when you got your stomach surgery, did they also tighten your pubic region skin? Cool. We were talking about that yesterday, and I want to know. Lyrica made me. Wait, hold on. I had a roll of skin in that area, and I kept making sure they include. Oh, I'm glad they got it out. Lyrica made me sleep drive. I picked up my daughter, and I didn't realize I was driving until she started talking. Oh my god, how scary! I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds scary. What did they give you for pain? Yes, that. I couldn't remember the word. Um, did they tighten the? No, no, I wasn't talking about the between part. I'm talking about the front part. Did they do that? Well, I'm glad you knew. And thank you for answering. You didn't have to, but thank you for answering. And that makes me happy because that's what I didn't know that they included it. And then some very, very, very smart person told me last night that they did. And then it made me think, I wonder, is it all surgeons who do, or is it just some? And you know who you are, smart person, because you're here. I know you're here. I flushed it that night and called the door. Oh, I'm so sorry. I get the reaction though, but I'm sorry that that happened to you. Monsplasty is what they call it. Um, yeah, that's what I want. The front triangle area, yes, that. I guess they should include it in your tummy tuck, but I think I would definitely make sure that. Oh, okay. Okay. I will definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, I figure if it's listed separately, right? Like if it has its own name, then the likelihood of them just automatically including it are probably not that great, right? I don't know. Maybe they do. The upper front part is what I mean. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you meant the curtains down below. Pammy, is that all you had done was the mom's pubes surgery or tummy tuck? No, she had a fleur de lis. Is that how you say it? A fleur de lis, full. What is it? What is how? Oh, Pammy, you tell me. How is it called? I forgot. Apparently, she had it done in LA. And Pammy, yours was covered by insurance, wasn't it? And remind me, how much did you lose? Because me and Mia, Mia and me, Mia and I, whatever, are trying to figure out how to get our insurances to pay for it. Yeah, I know it's called the fleur de lis, but is it like, is it the fleur de lis full body? What is it? I don't know the full name. I didn't even see my surgeon included in my prior approval. So that's why I asked it. You said, oh, okay. Because I had a huge hernia, I got everything covered because I had my out of pocket for the year. Oh, that's so awesome. What do you what do they do for scarring? I think I may need one. Oh, I think you just have to deal with the scars, don't you? I've seen people with brachioplasties, right? Is that what they're called? Brachioplasties, the ones for the arms, like the arm surgeries? And those scars are not pretty. And I've never seen one that fully ever like healed and blended back in. I think you'll just have to tell yourself, I'm okay with the scars versus the skin. On paperwork, it says fleur de lis panulectomy. Awesome. I have a hernia too. I wonder if it's getting worse or if it's getting better. Because we will not address it until I am ready. Um, I am wearing silicone scar tape 24/7. That's cool. Don't they make you wait a couple years before they'll approve skin or tummy surgery? Maybe because she had a hernia, they had to go in and get it. Mm. I have my surgery consult November 5th. That's when we'll see if he recommends an extended tummy tuck or complete lower body lift. But either way, I'll get rid of my fupa makeup. Dude, I love you guys. I love this community so much. You know why? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. These conversations are not always easy to have, right? Like, I don't think I could call my mother right now and ask her, Mom, if you got a tummy tuck, would you include your pubic region? I mean, that's also my mother, but um, and she wouldn't remember anyways. But that's not the point. Like like normal people, other people in my real life don't have these conversations. But you guys are so open about it and so willing to discuss these things. And it makes me so flippin' happy. Thank you so much for being so open and so willing to discuss such private and personal things, but things that need to be discussed in, especially in this like community, because we are all going to go through very similar journeys. Not all of us are going to need it. Not all of us are going to want it, but there's going to be a lot of us that do want it, even if we don't really need it. Guys, my back is hurting. Did they? Okay, I think I asked that one. I saw that. I saw that we call insurance and they give us the whole plan. Yeah, you can do that. The only problem is, what happens if your insurance gets changed before then? Because I've worked for my employer for 7 years, 7 years this month, in fact. And in the 7 years that I've been there, they've changed medical insurances 5 times. So I don't know if the insurance is going to remain the same by next year or the year after. But it's a great place to start, I think. I already have a zipper on my back. I don't know if I want another in the front. I don't blame you. I really don't blame you. I really, truly don't. Oh my God. Um, but I don't know. Excuse me. I don't really know what can be done for scarring. Pammy, did you address that with your doctor, or they just say, suck it up, buttercup, because you're going to be scarred? Because I can see doctors saying stuff like that. Oh, y'all the only ones that I talk and ask questions about this. Yeah, and that makes me super grateful that you guys are willing. Like Pammy could have said, "Bitch, mind your business." Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but I did mean to say that. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like you didn't have to answer it, and you're open and willing to discuss it, and that just makes me so happy. Because ow, because my cousin calls me. Her mother's also had a hysterectomy. I don't know if hers was a complete hysterectomy, a total hysterectomy, a radical hysterectomy, partial hysterectomy. I have no clue. She don't remember. But all of my aunts have had one, with the exception of one aunt who's passed away, which we don't know whether or not she had one. But all my other aunts have had one. And my cousin is one of like my youngest cousins, right? So she's the only there's only two girls that are younger than me. Everybody else is older than me. Um, and she called me the other day or texted me the other day and was like, "Hey, she's having similar period problems as I was having," and she was like, "Hey, so did this happen to you when you had your surgery?" And I told her yes. I don't remember what she was asking, but it was really like there are things that are not discussed, right? I was like, "Did you ask your mom?" She's like, "Yeah, but she don't remember because hers was so many years ago." And I was like, "I get it. Our moms are old; they don't remember things. My mom has a reason why she don't remember things. Um, my mom had two experimental brain surgeries and is missing a literal piece of her brain. Um, and they told her that it's the piece that holds memories. So I get it. But my cousin was like, thank you for answering my question and not just being like, you'll find out or whatever. She's like, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable having these discussions. You guys, my back is hurting really bad. I'm going to get a patch. Hold on. I'll be back. I'm going to get a patch and I'm going to get um, a nerve pill. Hold on. Oh, crap. Mm-mm-mm. My back's on fire. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. This one. This one's the one. Where's the other one? Wait, is it this one? Take half tablet as needed at bedtime for up to. Oh, crap, that one's just once a day. Okay. Oh, wait, this one's the one that's twice a day, right? Nope, that is once a day. Where's my twice a day? That. What the heebie-jeebies, meloxicam? Yep, this one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nicole, right now that I'm thinking about it, you're also on spirulactin, right? Because I don't know that any of you guys else are on it. But anybody who's on spirulactin, did you notice that your 50 milligram pills smell like some sort of peppermint or spearmint? Like super strong. Like it's so strong. Every time I open the bottle, the smell slaps me in the face. Like it's very, very strong. Hold on, I'm coming. I got the back patches. I gotta get scissors because I can't open this bad boy without scissors. You know what? I need a water too. Hold on, I'll be right back. I promise. Talk amongst yourselves because you guys are awesome. Oop, yep. Oh, yep. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Yep. Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the one.
Okay. Okay. Back patches, scissors. Oh, I lost the lid to my water. Okay. Let me move my water so that. Oh, wait. Let me take my medicine. 2 meloxicam and a pregabalin because my back hurts. Let's move that over there. Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? I see lots of conversations. Oh, UCLA. I went to the hernia specialist first and asked about the skin and who I could see with the doctors. Oh, okay. UCLA is the school my brother went to. But then again, I'm paying out of pocket for it. Oh, yeah, that's right, Nicole. That's right. That's why I wondered because Pammy's was covered by insurance and yours is not going to be. That's why I wonder. That's right. I knew there was a reason. It's not that I don't trust you. You guys, if you guys ever put lidocaine patches on, am I the only one who reacts that way? Because it feels so flippin' cold, so flipping cold. Normally I only need one, but lately, both sides of my back have been hurting. So one turned this way only sits in the middle. So I put two this way, one on each side. So that, but it's so flipping cold. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. And then like it quickly. Oh my God, I forgot about the constipation medicine. Gee whiz, you guys. How did I make it to become an adult, you guys? How did I do it? Because I'm a dingleberry. Dingleberry. Hold on. I'll be back. Gotta get Miralax. Keep talking. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. What did I do with it? Where do we put it? Oh, it's in the. Okay, it's over here. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Okay, because we got to make sure we stay moving. Okay. 1, 2. We're only going to do 2 doses today because we are including X-Lax. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. La-di-da. Okay. Okay. We got back patches on. We feel better already. What I miss? Sorry, I was still talking. I mean, sorry, not sorry that I was still talking to you guys. That's the one thing. It's the only reason why I feel like I could leave you guys is because I can keep talking to you guys. I have watched a lot of people have similar requirements. So if you start with one insurance, the fine details may change. But that's a good point. That's a very good point. It's a very good point. Hold on, guys. I'm scared that this is gonna like come flying out of the little. You guys already know I love my handy dandy notebook mixer. Okay, hold on. It doesn't have no flavor, but that is gravy. Barf. Barf, barf. Ow. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. That freaking hurt. I drank it too fast. Ow, that hurt. The scar tape working. Oh, yeah. Pammy, the scar tape. Okay, wait. Hold on. I had a question for you and I don't remember now. Wait, let me think. I'll remember. Miss Sandra, are you still here? Are you still here? How much? I forgot how much you said to take. Did you say to take 2 squares? I think you said 2 squares. Ah, sheesh. Didn't mean to. A steady weight after you lose your total weight is a basic requirement of most insurance. Some have to know if you have a gym. Really? What if you have a home gym? I don't have a home gym, but I just wonder. I have a treadmill, an elliptical, and a bike, and we have some dumbbells. Um, I think you said 2. 2. Did you say 2? Hold on. I think I see you here. Hold on. A God, now I can't pronounce it. A panelectomy is just skin removal, usually paid. Yes, this is true. However, um, apparently some insurance pays for fleur de lis, however you say it. Tummy tuck is everything. Muscle repair, lipo, and pupa. Um, I was going to get the muscle repair too, but he said my gap was good, so I didn't need a full. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what a gap means, but yay. I think I would want a mommy makeover. I think. What? Okay. I hear that. I hear mommy makeover, but I don't really know what the difference is. Is that like that's the tummy tuck and breast implants, right? Or I don't know about implants, but your breasts are being done, right? Whether they're implants or lifted or whatever. Is that like the only difference is that they do the boobs too, or I don't know. What can somebody enlighten me? Because I don't know. And doing those strength exercises before your surgery really helped him. That's awesome. That is a great tip because I didn't think about it. I mean, I do them because I have no choice because I need to strengthen my um, abdominal muscles to assist with my back, especially after hysterectomy, which you guys, I tell you guys all this all the time, but I didn't know. Nobody told me that once you remove your uterus, your brain, it is part of like your brain system of your abdomen and your spine. It's like your middleman. And then you remove the middleman, and then nobody's telling them what to do. So you have to retrain them to work without the middleman. And I didn't know that. I was going to, and it makes perfect sense on why suddenly my back was on fire. You guys remember how bad my back was right after the hysterectomy? Like I was, I was severely, like I could barely move. Um, let's see. My girls are looking like the California raisins now. They can hear any. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. Look at. Do you see this? Do you see this? Before, this would have been pure, just like saggy, deflate. I mean, they're deflated already, but that's what it would have been. And now look, they look pretty okay, right? I mean, they're saggy, whatever, and you can see the stretch marks and stuff. But I'm not kidding. It had so much creping skin up here, like there's so much loose skin. I don't know what happened in the last 20 to 40 pounds. A lot of those parts of my body that were like that have like retracted. Um, let's see. My surgeon said, "Hey, let's fix this hernia. Let's get this hernia fixed before anything else." Smart, right? Not the raisins. I loved the California raisins when I was little. They were cute. Okay, I think I've caught up finally. Lax. Okay, but yeah, I'm taking the X-Lax too, but the spirulactin tastes horrible. No, it tastes disgusting, but it smells like as soon as I open the bottle, it smells like peppermint or some sort of mint, peppermint or spearmint, but it doesn't taste good. Um, 2 squares. Okay. 2 squares and 2 doses of Miralax, right? That's what I took, 2 doses. We're going to find out. Hey, 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 hey. That's 4. Son of a beach. Look at that. Okay. That's 2. Man, good thing it's cotton. They're going to be wet and gross. Oh, well, it's going to sit on top. It'll be fine. I'm not eating it for fun. Interesting, Mia. I'm just joining the. Me and David are going to join the gym. They're opening a Crunch Fitness, like down the street, because there's no gyms near us. But we're going to join a gym. I got lighter stuck between my teeth. Because we want to, and because down the street, and because it's only going to be $1 to start. So we'll test it out and see if we like it. Yes, and I remember telling you, Sweet Tea, like, please do these things, please. Because when I went to PT, my first physical therapist didn't tell me that. And then I seen, that was a man. And then he was on vacation or something. So while he was gone, I seen a lady the next time. She didn't tell me. And then the next time I seen a different guy, and that guy was flipping awesome. And I should have asked, I don't remember his name. I should have asked because I should make my appointment. I should ask, can I change my physical therapist? Because I like that guy. He's the one who explained to me about the middleman and all of that stuff. And then I came home and I researched it all to death. And I was like, oh my God, this makes perfect sense. Because I never imagined that there would be a link between my hysterectomy coming out and then that flaring up my spine. I never imagined, never. Now, mind you, I do have arthritis in my spine. So my situation could be different than other people, right? Like other people who have that kind of condition may also be triggered, and regular people might not. I don't know. But let's be on the safe side and let's all do pelvic floor exercises so that we have strong pelvic muscles. Because not only is it good for your vaginal health, It is really, really, really good for your bladder health. Really good. And that's coming from somebody who could not control her bladder before. Before I had my uterus removed, before I had my hysterectomy, I was peeing myself constantly. I walked around every single day in period underwear because I could not stop peeing on myself. I was going to the bathroom every 30 to 40 minutes without fail, every single day, no joke, all the time. And I rarely ever made it to the bathroom. I'm not kidding. My bladder was so just it was so heavy. Well, on its own, it was fine, right? But I didn't know that. My uterus was so inflamed and filled with fibroids that it was pushing down on my bladder, and my bladder didn't have nowhere to go. So it just urinated all the time. And I had no idea that I actually had strong pelvic floor muscles, according to my oncologist, anyways. And you guys know, yes, I seen an oncologist. She is the one who did my surgery. No, I did not have cancer. They sent me to her because she is the expert, right? She is the be all, well, not she, but the gynecological oncologists are the be all end alls when it comes to um, uteruses that need extra attention, right? So whether you have some sort of uterine or cervical cancer, you could see a oncologist when you are a complicated case. I was a complicated case. My BMI was like 62 or something, and they really, really want you to be under 60 in order to promote more recovery, right? Like it's better for your recovery if you're under 60 BMI. I wasn't. Um, and my uterus was so big that my doctor was afraid that they would have to cut it to remove it. And if they couldn't get it out in one piece, which is like the gold standard is to pull it out in one piece. But if they can't, then they have to cut it in half or in pieces to remove it. And they don't like to do that because if for any reason they missed that you have cancer cells in your uterine lining or in your cervical lining, they can spread to your other organs because they are released into your body when they cut it. So they have like, it's complicated, right? And my OBGYN was like, I'm 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 confident I can do this. I just really, really would prefer that you at least see her. Maybe she can consult on your surgery. Maybe we could do it together. I don't know, but I really would feel more comfortable if you at least seen her for a consult and she would give you her opinion. And I said, okay. So I went to the oncologist, um, and they were like, you have incredibly strong pelvic floor or pelvic muscles, and your cervix is really high set. So that does a few things. One, that means that it is actually better for my recovery as far as my bladder goes. Two, it also means, which I didn't know, that it could make sex very painful when you have a high set cervix. I didn't know that. How the hell would I have ever known that I had a high set cervix? How would I have known that? No doctor had ever told me that. And I've been getting pap smears since I was 16, and nobody ever told me that ever, not once. I didn't know that, and I was like, okay. And so they also said because I have such a high set cervix, when they remove it, um, I'll have a regular vaginal opening then, like size. I don't know. I can't explain it, but she explained it to me in a way that made perfect sense to me. Um, but I guess people who have lower set, they have less vaginal canal left because they have to sew it back together on top where before it was open because it went into your uterus, and now they have to sew it back together, and then you have less vaginal canal. So because my cervix was really high, I have a bigger one than people who have a lower one, or longer, not bigger, longer, a longer one. Um, After dark, hey, just kidding. No, but seriously, like I can't explain it. Like I can't explain it, but it is an awesome feeling to see that they don't look like that anymore. Will they always not look like that? I don't know. Or is it going to come back? I don't know. I still have 120 pounds to lose. We'll find out. Um, yes, I watched Miss Toy the review. She had breast reduction and stomach surgery 8 to 10 weeks ago. Wait, is that what the mommy makeover is called? Because I hear, like, again, like I said, I don't have kids, so I don't know, but I heard that before. Oh, and that was another thing that my doctor said, because I've never had vaginal birth, that she was very concerned, ow, about doing my surgery. And so the oncologist was like, "Say my first rodeo, let's go." She wasn't even concerned. She was like, "I'm confident." She's like, "I'm pretty confident I could get it out in one shot, but if I can't, you have no familial history of any sort of ov- ovarian cancer is the one that they were concerned about, because if you have a family history, then they will remove both, just to be sure, because if they leave them, there is a chance that you can still get ovarian cancer. And I guess removing the rest of the organs increases your risk. So they left mine in because there was no family history that we are aware of. So, well, I only got one left. The other one had to be removed because of the cysts. Fingers crossed you get moving after this. Me too. But I have been, I've moved a little bit today, a lot more than this last 2 weeks. So um, I am faithful in my confidence that we're going to be okay. And I will not have to go see a doctor for an enema. Oh, and the enema is supposed to arrive here today. Jen was the one telling me, she's like, you should think about an enema. I said, yes, I've already ordered one. It's on its way. I forgot. It's supposed to be delivered today. Um, just in case. She had issues with trauma to her breast because of surgery, and it's not healing well. Oh no! So she has to be rechecked again in a few months. Seriously, watch anyone I can to see what. See, and I'm afraid to watch anybody and everybody, because I know everybody's journey is going to be different, and I don't want to be just living in fear of what can go wrong when nothing might go wrong. Even though, yes, of course, anything can happen, but still. I just found YouTube videos that are good. My own PT, I guess. Hey, that's cool. Um, yeah, I was going PT because of my back. Remember, it wasn't necessarily because of my pelvic floor. Just this guy was like, "Oh, wait, you mean you had a hysterectomy like 8 weeks ago?" I said, "Uh huh," and he said, "We're gonna do these. You need to." And then he explained it all to me, and I was like, "I love you." And I forgot I was gonna call the physical therapy place and see if they could fax me or email. I don't have a fax machine. What am I talking about? Email me a copy of the exercises, because I forgot. I've lost 2 of the pages. I had like 4 pages and I lost them. Um, what products they bought to help, like Juvum? What's that? To help to wait. It's supposed to help wound healing after stuff. Okay, that's cool. Mommy makeover is a combination of tummy tuck, breast augmentation. That's the word, augmentation. Breast lift, liposuction, and vaginal rejuvenation surgery. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Not everything, but I believe. Whoa. I just, I just. Oh, when I sneeze. Oh. Yeah. That was me. If I sneezed, I was gonna pee. If I coughed, I was gonna pee. If I got up too fast, I was gonna pee. I could not hold my pee either. Like the minute I felt like I had to pee, I better be in the bathroom within the next literal 2 to 3 minutes, or I am gonna pee myself. Period. Praise Jesus, that is not happening anymore. That is no longer my life. That is no longer my journey. And I am so grateful and I'm so happy. But we're going to keep it from that happening by doing our pelvic floor exercises every single day. Do them multiple times a day, because as my physical therapist has told me, all of them, they all told me the same thing about my back ones. So I just assume the pelvic floor is the same, right? They said, do it as many times as you possibly can throughout the day. There is not too many times that you can do it. However, there is a minimum. Do not do it less than 3 times a day, every day, for the rest of your life, till you die. And I said, okay, bet. How do you know if you need um, vaginal rejuvenation? What is that like encounter? Is that only for women who've had babies? Or is it for people who've lost a lot of weight and stuff like that? Isn't rejuvenation inside, not outside? That's what I thought. Never heard of the vaginal rejuvenation as part of a mommy makeover, and I've watched. Damn, Nicole, that's a lot of videos. I know you go down the rabbit hole just like me. Ladies, my husband just showed me a breaking news saying actress Diane Keaton died. Oh, how sad! That is so sad. I'm so sorry for her family. Aw, that is so sad. I have at least another 50 pounds to lose, so I need to wait to see what work will need to be done. Man, my family keeps talking about. Wait, keeps talk my. What? Keeps talk my. Oh, they keep talking to you. Okay, okay. And you're missing good nuggets. It's okay. You can always watch a replay. I hate to watch replays. Um, but, I like to be in the action like then and there because then if you think of things like, oh, let me ask right now, and you can't do that later. Um, because no one ever talks about that's what I'm saying. Nobody ever talks about these things. And I'm so grateful that you guys are willing to talk about this. See, Pammy, had you not come, this conversation may not have ever been started. That would have never probably, who would I have asked? I would have never opened the door to ask about your monsplasty. Well, not yours, but them. Um, I still got my ovaries. That's all that's left. But you have both, right? I think you do have both, right? And then you don't have nothing else. Yeah, I only have one. I think I only have the left. I think I only have the left ovary. Um, so luckily your ovaries were good. That's good. But apparently they weren't that. They don't work that well because now you've been thrown into. Um, well, how old are you? I don't remember. I know that you're older than me because you told me once, but I forgot. And so that could be because I started going into perimenopause when I was like years ago. And I've been complaining about it all this time. And everybody kept saying, you're tripping, you're tripping, you're tripping. You're not old enough. You're not old enough. And my doctor was like, yes, you are. Yes, you are old enough. Um, I went to a neurologist because of urine urge. Wait. A neurologist? Wait. Do you mean a urologist? Wait. Wait. Is there such thing as a neurourologist? Am I out of the loop? I don't know what that means. Because of urine urgency, he checked things out and no prelapse, just meds. Good. I hope that helps. Forever and ever and ever. I was afraid of getting prolapse after surgery because it could happen. I was afraid of it. Um, you're gonna be hot, girl, for real. I know. I'm so sad. Poor Dan Keaton. I wonder what happened. I got out in. Oh, you got put on that chloride stuff so that my bladder will hold urine longer or more urine. I'm kind of bad at taking them consistently. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And see, because I'm so sensitive to adhesive, even like uh, pads and panty liners would give me rashes because of the adhesive. It was terrible. Terrible. I've been checked and I need bladder surgery. Tried meds and they didn't help. Do you mean you need a bladder lift or is there a different kind of surgery? Because I don't know what kind of surgeries there are. I only know that there's a bladder lift. I'm sure there's probably many of them, but I don't know what they are. Um, I love Diane Keaton too. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she was a great actress too. Um, I really liked her quirky style and humor. I'll be 50 this year. That's right. That's right. Because you're okay. You're 6 years older than me, so makes sense. But I have told you guys this before. Statistically, Black and Hispanic women will suffer through menopause at greater, for lack of better words, strength, right? We feel the symptoms at greater than our Caucasian counterparts. Um, I want to say Asians too, but now I can't remember. But I know for sure Hispanics and Blacks. We suffer sooner, we suffer longer, and we suffer at greater, statistically, anyways. And so it makes sense. Woman's Toy has a video to talk about her stuff too. Oh, that's awesome. I was scared I need a pelvic floor mesh like my grandma, but yeah, my mom had to get her bladder lifted. And then I remember they talked about a mesh, but I didn't know where it went. I thought it was around her bladder. I don't know. I didn't ask. Um, but my mom didn't listen. My mom was telling me, like, pounding it into my head, when you get your hysterectomy, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how well you feel. Do not lift anything until you have been medically cleared to do so. Because if you do, you're going to keep peeing your pants forever. Because that's what I did. I was like, I could do it. I'm fine. I could bend over now. I could do it. She was like, and I wasn't fine. I didn't know. And her bladder dropped again. And she was like, if I would have known, if I would have known, if only somebody would have told me. But I'm here to tell you, don't do it. And I said, okay, I won't. And then she must have told David too, because he wouldn't let me do nothing. Nothing. He was like, if I wanted this bottle, he didn't even want me to pick it up off the ground. He would bring it to me. He'd be like, don't bend over for it. Here. And then I could take it off the table because there was no bending. But he's like, no, he wouldn't let me nothing. I think my mom scared him. What is Juven? Juven is how I see it. Um, Sweet tea looks so much. Yeah, sweet tea is fine as wine in the summertime. I drink. Oh, it's a drink. What's Portos? Protein. Increase my protein. I kept getting a little tinkly. Oh, I'm so sorry. We should start saying, okay, ladies, drink your water and do your kegel. Yes. Okay, hold on. Does everybody have their 0 calorie water? Okay, as long as it's 0 calorie. We are gonna, okay, so 0 calorie drink time. Okay. And then as we're doing that, do you guys know what kegels are? If you don't know what kegels are, we're gonna need to teach you. Let's do those 10 times. Okay, you guys ready? And start drinking your 0 calorie drink. Okay. I don't care what you're drinking as long as it's 0 calories. Only for this, right? Okay. Um, I use a lot of Korean skincare. Oh, it's a lift. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Oh, okay. My physical therapist also told me this, to act as though. Let me see if there's something that I could like demonstrate with. Okay. He said a marble. I don't have a little ball, so we're gonna use this. Okay. Oh, maybe this will work. Okay. Oh, can't see it like that. Okay, so say this is a marble on the ground. Okay. What you're trying to do is with your kegels. That's like a really far stretch, but what you're trying to do is use your muscles to pick a marble up and suspend it within your muscles. Okay. And that's what you are trying to do when you are doing your kegels. Okay. So hold in your marble 10 times. Okay. And then wait, also, I learned when you do that, you also engage your abdominal muscles at the same time so that you're teaching your spine and your abdomen. Don't ask me how, or I guess it's your spine, your abdomen, and your pelvic muscles to talk to each other again properly. If you've had children, then you have suffered from them no longer speaking the way that they should. And if you've had a hysterectomy, you're also suffering. So, okay. He also said to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Okay, that's 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. Okay, you guys with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. I forgot how long this takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, are you guys with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Why are you saying hi to Harji? Is she back and I missed her? Hi, Harji, if you're back and I missed you. Um, Not sure who asked, but I just turned 50. You just turned 56. Damn, girl, you looking fine. Oh, yes, yes, Harji, I did miss you. Sorry. Yes, I'm still here. David said I could stay on until 3 o'clock. Pretty much all of the women in my family had fibroids and needed hysterectomy. That's exactly what happened to my family. And I'm so very sorry to hear that. Um, I just got a new azelaic what? Azelaic 10 and hyaluronic soothing pads. Wait a minute. Why do you need azelaic acid if you have it in your compound? Oh, my shoulder. What's so true? What I miss? Girl, I was at a family reunion this summer. Sweet tea, you have your appointment in 2 minutes. Um, and every woman had hysterectomies and fibroids. Never knew it, but I was telling them, and that makes me so sad for the other people because, like, I didn't have to suffer for this long. If people would have talked to me about it, not sure who. Okay, I read that one. Um, those are K Beauty. I have Tear stuff. Medi Heal Skin 1004. Oh, I love Skin 1004. Their Centella Ampule is the bomb.com. Um, they say it's not genetic, but I need them to figure out the link. Really? Because my doctors told me that it tends to be genetic, especially like even your periods. That you can pretty much know when you're going to start your period and end your period by your mother's clock. Whatever your mother's clock was, that is pretty much your clock. Obviously, not always, but for the most part. Maybe I meant to say urogynecologist. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what we were talking about. Sorry. Um, I use Beauty of Joseon, Dr. That word, and Skin 1004. I agree. I actually donated my tissue and blood during the surgery for research. What? Oh, because you were at a research hospital. Cedar Sinai. That's right. I forgot. Because I was like, they didn't give me that option. I finally started menopause at the age of 50. I was having super heavy periods with painful. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I would be so weak and anemic. I ended up taking progesterone for 3 years and it stopped it. You were very lucky because mine didn't stop. Um, yeah, that's what happened to me last year. Yeah, bladder prolapse after having your uterus taken out is extremely common. Not just bladder. You can get uh, pelvic prolapse too, and or vaginal prolapse. Um, I am drinking the new clear protein soda, cherry lime. Oh, you really like that flavor, huh? Um, I love how chat went quiet because we were all doing it. Yay! I'm so proud of you all. So proud of you all. I said that the chat was over, so I wasn't sure. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know where I was. I'm sorry. Guys, I just got a little busy with a few things. Hopefully, no one asked me something. Oh yeah, I was talking to you this entire time, Journey, and I was like, "Where's Journey? Somebody go find her. You're all in LA. Go find her." No, we just did kegels. So you're behind. So you have to drink water. Okay. You have to drink your 0 calorie, whatever it is you're drinking, and do 10 kegels. And if you don't know what kegels or kegels or kinkles or whatever they're called are, we'll explain it. But you got to do 10 of them. We are now on a mission to remind ourselves every day, at least 3 times a day to do them. Okay. So we're going to do them together. And we did it without you because you were missing. But no worries. We love you. Like, damn it, Johnny, you're always causing mischief. Did you get the pump? Oh yeah, did you get the pumpkin spice? Ooh, I'm dying to try that. No, oh wait a minute, Harvey, that's you asking. No, I haven't, but I've been dying to try it. My phone was dead in AGB, so I could not text you. Oh man, I'm dying to try it. Scarring depends on the genetics. Wait, scarring? Oh, you're way behind. Oh, okay, you went back. Okay. My mom had a hysterectomy, so I have no idea what my clock is. Exactly. My mom had a hysterectomy too, so I don't know. I didn't know what mine was. I knew she started when she was 9, and I started when I was 9. And then the rest of my life, they always told me when your mom goes into menopause, then that is more than likely when you're going to go into menopause. And I said, okay, well, my grandma had my mom when she was like 45. So obviously she was still not in full menopause. Um, but I don't know. I think they said that my grandma had a hysterectomy too after she had my mom. Um, Pumpkin spice chai. Yes, I'm dying to try it. I wish they had a tea one. They do have a tea, but not pumpkin spice flavor. They have, I think, three different tea versions. I don't like coffee, and I hate any coffee taste. Oh, they won't. They don't taste like coffee. I don't think. Um, I don't think they do. Yes, I inherited and passed on easy 4 day. Oh, I'm so sorry. 4 days. I wish I had 8 to 10 days every single period and multiple periods a month, many, many times for many, many years. Um, it's terrible. I mean, even one day of it is awful, and I feel sorry for anybody who has to go through that. Unfortunately, I possibly also passed on fibro. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Did you get a hysterectomy too? If you got a hysterectomy too, did they tell you whether or not you had Nicole? I'm going to need your help. Endometriosis is one of them, but what's the other one? It starts with an A, like adenomyosis, I think it's called. Did they tell you if you had one of those? I have azelaic acid in the serum, not a I thought it was in your compound. I could have sworn you told me it was in your compound. How come you just don't get it put into your compound? Um, I want to try it. Harji, try it and let me know how it is because I am a fiend for pumpkin spice anything. Like I love pumpkin spice stuff. I love it. Hey, you never told me, how do you like the Premier Protein pumpkin spice one that I gave you? Did you ever try it or did you forget? Because I forget things all the time. Um, like I forgot I gave you the lemon one. Did you like the lemon one? Uh, Asians and African descent tend to get keloids mostly, and that's what I read when looking into scarring. So do Hispanics. They also tend to get keloids. My mom had a hysterectomy. How do you remember the date? December 3rd, 1982. How do you remember that? That was 44 years ago this year. No, 43 years ago this year. That is true, Journey. Johnny is so smart. She knows all kinds of things. I wanted the pads of azelaic acid to put on when I wake up. I would prefer, all the research that I did says that the azelaic acid that is used as a gel or a cream, you could do either, just depending on which one you prefer, or the serum, the one that goes into your, the one that you put onto your skin and leave on is the one that works best. So if you're using it as a pad, I don't know if it's leaving it on. Kegels, yes, do them. I got keloids after my surgery. Oh, I'm so sorry. My second one, however, my Asian doctor was freaking excellent and said he will fix it. Oh, and did he? And that word, andemisios, however that word is. That word. Did you have either the? Did you have a hysterectomy? And if you did, or either, did you have either of those things? Uh, where? I mean, where have you been? Okay, damn it, Johnny! Look what you did. So you need to be taking a drink of your 0 calorie, whatever it is you're drinking, whether it's water, mine is sparkling water, right? Mine is 0 calories, but it's lime flavored, or your regular water, or your whatever the hee haw you're drinking. You need to drink it and you need to do 10 kegels. We are here to remind each other all the time now that we need to be doing them daily. Okay? Get to work. And you have a child that you did birth them out of your own vagina, right? I know you birthed them, but I don't know. Did you have a C-section or did you have vaginal birth? If you had vaginal birth, that is especially important for you. I didn't even have no baby come out of mine, but I had a horrible weak bladder. So, um, okay. I didn't like it. Oh, I am not crazy about pumpkin. That's fine. We're not all. I am. Wait a minute. Why do you have a pumpkin spice? Uh, I forgot what it's called. The little cake. I forgot what it's called. My lemon is waiting for me. I want to make a smoothie. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I will let you know if adding the lemon syrup. Yum. He did, and then the third baby, I was terrified to get it again, but he knew my old doctor who retired. Aw, and said he's going to do a better job than him. He did, and he's going to make him proud. Aw, that's so cute. Oh, and you had, ooh, I have heard stories that the adenomyosis, however you say it, that one is way worse than the endometriosis because it tends to spread to other organs. I am so sorry that happened to you. I'm glad you got it out, and I'm very sorry. That's terrible. That's terrible. You said you passed it along. How many kids do you have? I imagine they're daughters because you can't pass it to boys, no matter what people think. Two girls. Well, they will be in my prayers that they do not have to suffer like we did. Endometriosis is the one that grows outside of your uterus on your different organs. Are you sure? I thought you had both. Are you sure? Hey, look at that. Hey, when did you all want to do the book club? Sweet Tea, are you on your appointment? You better be on your appointment. Don't forget, okay? We need to get you started on your BHRT. It's Elle. We're reminding her that if you guys, she started a new full time job and it's been really rough on her. Um, and she's been telling me how much she misses you all. And she just texted me right now. So I'm like, hey, if you are free, we're here. We're here. Oh, I forgot I was looking up endometriosis and endometriosis. Sorry, I was cleaning my house and catching up on videos. No worries, but do your kegels and drink your water. Oh, we love Elle, and Elle loves you. Um, I you got me there, Nicole. I would have bet anything. Man, I waited too freaking long, and now my stuff is soggy. I thought I heard the phone go off. We're driving to Costco, and I did 10. Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Oh, you guys, I'm sad. It's all soggy, and I want the bacon at least. Dang it all. Um, I don't have. Oh, okay. We're trying. Apparently, remember we were asking last week if the book club got done, and I had no idea because I fell asleep and I stayed asleep all day. Well, it felt like all day, but last Sunday, and I thought Shai did the book club. Apparently, she didn't, and Alonda's asking um, when we can do it. If we want to do it today or tomorrow. Shai, apparently, Alonda don't know we're here. So, hi, Alonda. If you come back and see us later, um, 10 kegels and drinking water. Yay! I love bacon. Me too. I love Costco. I love Costco too. I'd love to hear what you guys are getting. Was it yesterday? Me and Felicia we were telling Felicia, hey, what are you drinking or what do you buy? Tell us all about it. I bought these from Costco. There was a pack of 24, I think. No, 24? I think it was 24. And it was $30. And I was mad because that's a lot. But that's okay. Because they had a bottle version, which I prefer because it's in glass. But what I don't like about the glass is that you can't close it. And I take really long to drink stuff. And if you can't close it, all the carbonation is gone. And I hate that. I'm pooped out from Costco yesterday. I don't blame you. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Did you try the avocado toast yet? For those of you guys that don't know, I have been on an avocado toast, I don't know, adventure. I'm hyper fixated on them right now, and I am eating them like nobody's business, but they look really ugly. One day I was just really, really hungry, and I was like, I need to eat something right now, but I was still working, so I didn't have time to make anything. But I usually have boiled eggs in my refrigerator, um, because I send it David boiled eggs for lunch a lot. And what's up? I'm looking for my picture. What's up?
I ate the wings.
Wait, oh, you did? Okay, good.
They're good. Don't want to spice them.
Oh, okay.
I try to get something like mild or like something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't trigger my.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Mm.
What?
One time you want to eat?
Whatever you want to eat.
You can eat later. It's too early.
Okay. Well, however long that you cook it, you're gonna have to let it rest that long. So if it cooks for an hour, you gotta let it rest for an hour.
Like 5 o'clock.
I don't know. Are you trying to do it at 4?
Because I don't know how you do it, the saute set, the cast iron.
Oh, you want to do it that way?
Okay.
Okay.
You said to put it in the trigger.
Yeah.
So I was wondering how you want me to do it.
I'll do it for you in a minute. I'll get it ready. That's my avocado toast. Okay. So it's cottage cheese on the bottom, and then I put a little cup. This is a cup of, I think it's a quarter cup of avocado, and it only has avocado and sea salt, and I get it from Costco. But I'm sure other grocery stores have stuff like that. But just make sure that it doesn't have a lot of added crap in it. And then I added lemon juice, salt, and pepper, and then I chopped up my boiled egg, and then I mixed it with the avocado, and then I threw it on top of my toast, and it's delicious. And I eaten that every single day for at least a week at work. Um, so good, so good. And I'm like, I tell everybody, what? Scratch your back? Um, I've been telling everybody, and I've been sending the pictures to everybody. Like everybody needs to do this. Delilah Nuri. Oh, I know. We picked up the chocolate Nuri, and we wanted to go get the Yes, Nuri is normally 19.99 for 12 cans, and right now it is on sale for 14.99 for 12 cans. But I don't know when the sale ends. I don't remember. So if you have a Costco and you like pre-made protein drinks, this is 30 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, or 2 grams of sugar. I don't remember, but it's either one or two, not more than two. And 130 calories, I think, a can, and they're really good. Well, I like them. Me and David like them. David prefers the chocolate over because they have strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. And my favorite so far has been the chocolate, and David loves the chocolate too. Yes, I did. Oh shoot, I forgot to say. Aw, it's so good, right? But I like lemon juice in my avocado because it makes me feel like it's guacamole. But I can't eat guacamole because I hate tomatoes. I hate raw tomatoes and I hate raw onions. Doesn't work for me. But if I put my lemon, my salt and pepper, and if I had some jalapenos or something, I would throw them in there. They'd be bomb. But I didn't even have chili flakes. I was looking for them everywhere. I'm prepping steaks and sweet potatoes for dinner. He's gonna make me a steak, and then he's making him some pork steaks, and then that big tray of vegetables. We make avocado toast at home too. You got to get a good sourdough. Oh, girl, you cannot find a good sourdough bread here in Texas. You cannot. But you guys have even extra sour sourdough, and I love it. You guys get San Francisco sourdough bread. You guys get the bomb sourdough. Here they have crappy sourdough. Um, but I do know how to make sourdough, and I have a starter in the fridge. So maybe I'll make a loaf. Drizzle some good olive oil on it. I don't use olive oil here only because I can't find a good quality one. I only use avocado oil because um, there's a lot of studies that have been done on avocado oil and on olive oil, but on avocado oil especially, that they have all these different brands of avocado oils, right? And only 2 brands came out after they did all of the third party testing where it was actually only avocados, right? And it didn't have all kinds of other whatever ingredients. Um, okay, what is going on? I don't know how to see the messages, you guys. So who? Okay, what moderator? Um, what moderator knows how to check them? I don't know how to check them. And Pammy has all of these. Messages that are, well, now they say retracted. A minute ago, they were just saying hidden. Sorry. Anyways, oh, that there was only two brands of avocado oil that were tested, and they tested like hundreds, and only two actually were just avocado, and one of them is the Chosen brand, which is the brand that Costco sells. So I just picked up the Chosen, and another one, but I don't remember which one it was. There was only one other one. You're gonna barbecue today? Ooh, what are you making? My favorite is the chocolate too. I don't blame you because they're really good. The dog is getting picked up today. Yay! Hey, did they let you sleep last night? Because you said that the night before that they were waking you up at like 3 in the morning. I took my shot in my thigh for the first time yesterday, and I was able to eat a nice salad. Ooh, yum! Hey, I forgot to ask you. So, Miss Nikki, how is Wegovy working for you? Do you? And my mic is on, you guys. Um, is Wegovy working really good for you? I mean, have you ever taken Zep? Wait, Wegovy? Yeah, have you ever taken Zepbound to know the difference? Or, I mean, because if you don't know the difference and it's working great for you, then who cares? Um, wait, where are you living now? Me? I live in Texas. I bought my house in Texas, in Fort Worth. They do not have good sourdough here, and prove me wrong. Okay, one of you Texans, prove me wrong. First of all, it's almost impossible to find. You have to go to like, okay, HEB sells it. You have to go to like HEB, or they have Whole Foods here, but then they have like their like the Texan version of Whole Foods called Central Market. They both have it, but they're not good. Um, and then oh, HEB has it too, and it's not good. And then sometimes you can find it at Trader Joe's, but they don't get them from. They're not San Francisco sourdough, and they're not good. I don't know. I thought Pammy was. I mean, she might have been. Pammy, if you are not deleting your message and we need to go search for them, please let us know and somebody will go search for them because I don't know how to do it. Oh my god. Sweet potatoes with marshmallows. I love marshmallows. I don't know who said that, but you know. Nikki, let me know how you feel after the week is over. Yes, I would love to know. I need to try it, Nicole. Yes, it sounds so good. I sound far away. I'm sorry. I died. Can you hear me though? Is it here? Let me see. Oh, can you hear me? Is that better? Because the mic died, so I have to charge it. Oh, I slept, but my husband didn't. I'm so done with this dog. I told him you brought her. You take care of her. Good night. Good for you. Um, oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. If you deleted them, that's fine. I don't know the difference. So Wegovy is my. That's awesome. If you don't know the difference, don't listen to nobody who tells you, you know, Wegovy doesn't work, or you know, because there are people who say Zepbound don't work. I don't know. I've never been on Zepbound. I've only been on. Hey, what spilled right here? Something that's really sticky on my desk. What is it? I wonder if it from when the salad thing fell. Oh, I don't want it to mess up my journal. I'm gonna have to clean all my desk. Let's do it with my shirt. Um, yeah, but if it's working really well for you, I forgot how much have you lost in your 7? Because you said 7 shots. How much have you lost so far? Um, no, my mic is dead. It's charging. It's off. So I have my computer mic, but it probably had to switch over. Since switching to zero point 0.5, I have been mostly doing shakes to get my calories in after injections. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dila, how long have you been on Omega for today? 3 hours and 43 minutes. Holy crap. And you know what? I wasn't even supposed to come on today, but I was over there working and I was like, I got an hour left. I'm going to come and show them my earrings. And this happened. And then we started talking about hysterectomies and tummy tucks and Mons plasties and stuff that nobody talks about and is awesome. And I'm so glad we're talking about it. It sounds better with your mic next to you. Yeah, but it's dead. Sorry. Um, but it's off. How about now? Is that better? I know the difference now. Well, I'm glad you know the difference, but I'm also really glad that it's working for you. And as long as it's working for you, then who cares? Since starting, I'm 4 hours. No wonder I died. Since starting with Gobi, 17 pounds. That's awesome. Good for you. It's only been 7 weeks. That's great. Let's see. Journey, you should try the Okios. I still haven't found them. I've been looking for them. The Okio Pro protein shots. Can't find them. They are only 3 ounces and 10 grams of proteins. I want to know where they're at because I can't find them. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so we're trying to figure out about the book club because we haven't finished it yet, you guys. And I didn't know. I thought it was done. I thought she did it by herself last week and I was just asleep. I had no idea. Let me see. And so, yeah. Oh, so funny. Guess who the very first person who popped up in my phone when I clicked on came up? Some of you guys will know who she is, but I don't want to. Well, it's not there anymore anyway, so. You ready to start cooking or what?
Is your does this part hurt sometimes for you?
No. Did you hit it?
I don't know. It comes and goes. It's been sore all day. This one's fine. Just this one.
Okay. So, okay. So I guess I gotta go because we gotta start. I gotta prepare the cast irons because if you guys cook with cast irons, it's a very particular way you have to prepare them. You cannot let anybody just wash your cast irons. So I don't even trust him to do it. Why do girls call themselves big backs? Why does anybody do anything? I don't know. I hate that freaking word. Now the mic is better. Oh, good. Most protein drinks are actually bad for you because the sucralose and all that crap. I mean, everything is bad for us nowadays. The cows that eat the contaminated grass and breathe the contaminated air, and then we eat their contaminated meat. It is what it is. Pick your battles. That is just so dang tacky to me. Yeah, it's I don't like it. They're like $5 for 6. Oh, really? I've never seen them. I want to find them. Those Okios actual shakes are but that's different than what she's talking about because I thought that's what she was talking about too. Okay, I'm going to look for them. They're delicious. Sounds like Big Mac. Huh. That's funny. Ooh, I cannot wait to hear all about your bike. Happy booping. Yeah, I hope so. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you guys want to pick up the conversation next Saturday, let's gather all our questions. And we'll be back next Saturday to ask more about all of this stuff. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? And give me your digital hats. Bye, everyone.